All right, guys, welcome to the Unfilterd Podcast, man. We have a panel full of amazing guests today. It's going to be a great show. Let's get it.
Oh, no.
I would have touched you with a fucking stick.
Yo, baby! How y'all doing on this beautiful Friday night? Tonight we're joined with amazing guests. Some are men, some are women. We're going to have a good discussion, try to see the men's perspective, see the women's perspective, and have a great and amazing show, guys. It's Friday, and I'm ready to get with y'all. Before we get into the show, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified every time we go live. Make sure you join the locals so you get all the juicy drama that I know y'all want to see. That means cups being thrown, punches being thrown. The haters are going to love it. The supporters are going to love it, so make sure you join the locals. Also, guys, we are going to have the event June 17th. It's going to be a yacht party. Hopefully, we're going to get a couple yachts, have an amazing event, have people, the best panels on the yacht, and then we're going to have, extra, girls just like to have fun. We're going to choose 3 of y'all to get flown out and chill with us. Also, guys, make sure you become a YouTube member. To do that, you have to go to our channel. It has to be on desktop. Click join. It's 6 tiers. The top tier, you get the best perks off. That means top percentage off merch, our personal number, so you do business with us. Also, we have an Instagram chat for members only. Also, guys, the Unfiltered Army chat that was for all the supporters on the Instagram, we moved that over to Discord. So go to our description on this video, click that Discord link, and I'll see you there.
All right, man. Special shout out to the chat. We see you guys already. It's 34 of you guys already in here. We know that it takes you guys a little bit of time to get in here, man. Shout out to you guys for being with us. I know that you guys could be watching the fucking NBA Finals right now, but you're rocking with us, so thank you. I want to give a special shout out to the panel for everybody that was here on time. I appreciate your time, okay? Thank you for your patience. Real quick, man, I want to talk about something that happened yesterday. So yesterday's panel, we talked about a lot of subjects, and we got demonetized. For sure, which is cool. We get demonetized every show. So, guys, listen. If you want to continue to support us, any super chats over $5 will be shown on the screen. Any super chats over $10 will be read out loud by Josh in a very excited manner. And anything over $50 will be read out loud by me and Basil.
Josh.
Shout out to Josh, man. He likes to have fun back there with you guys. Okay, cool. Let's give our sponsor a shout out real quick. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Dr. Kish. He's a board-certified family medicine physician. If you sign up to be a member of the YouTube channel, you can message him directly for quick and reliable medical recommendations. All his links are in the description.
Okay. Shout out to Dr. Kish, man. Also, guys, if you want to gift anyone memberships, it's super easy, okay? Now, what Jules found out was that YouTube basically picks randomly. So it's not like you can just gift anybody a membership, but you have to have the setting to be able to receive that free membership. Okay, so that's something that we looked into for you guys because we understand that like Dina never wanted to become a member. So I know Tim was like trying to give out memberships. So shout out to you, Tim, and everybody else that's donating memberships. We appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys sign into the locals, guys. You have to be you have to be subscribed to the locals, right?
Correct.
You have to be like an actual member,
yes.
not subscribed like any. It obviously costs money to join the locals, so if you didn't pay, you're not a member of the locals. You're just subscribed.
Yes. So if you subscribe, that's cool. But if you have to join, and we will be flying you guys out from wherever the fuck you guys are at.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
If you guys are members. Also, special shout out to our new sign. As you guys may very well know, it's been a week since we got the kickout cam, and now we have a
kickout counter.
A kickout counter. Okay. So it's been 0 days without incident so far. And so essentially every single day it'll go up until we have to reset it back to 0 again. Okay. I feel like yesterday I should have kicked out at least one of the guests, but it was a good show, man. Okay, cool. So another thing, if you guys want to shop any merch, go to the unfilteredpodcast.shop. Shout out to Jules for working on the website. If you want to be on the show, our links are going to be in the description for every YouTube channel. Okay. Other than that, we can go ahead and introduce the panel. Go ahead.
Let's get the show started. I'm going to start with you, Aria. Can I get your name, major, and what you do for a living?
Aria is my name. Age 21.
Do me a favor, speak into the mic, like you suck dick, like into the mic. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. My name is Aria. I'm 21 and I am a wardrobe stylist. I own my brand called Sent From Above where I sell early 2000s vintage.
and how old are you again?
21.
21. Shout out to you. Okay, go.
My name's Abby. I'm 19 and my major is interior architecture.
What school do you go to?
FIU.
Thank God it's not Miami.
Shout out to you. What about you?
My name's Ale. I'm 18 and work at a store for big and tall men, and I sell clothes on the side.
Yo, I swear she's about to say like Coke. I mean, you said blow. I was like, that's
Shout out
pretty
to you.
close.
Shout out to you. What about you? Who are you?
Hello, my name is Martika, and I am party manager to Official Nightlight.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18. Okay.
Why that sound?
I don't know what that sound is, man. I'm getting to know this stuff as you are. What about you? Go ahead.
What up, guys? My name is Three the Goddess, aka Sue. I go by she_underscore that girl. I'm a dub 3, 23 years old, and I'm in nursing school.
All right, but you just gave me like 3 names,
Yeah.
like 4 little, like I don't know.
She said the
Job titles,
three. The
dub three.
three
Yeah.
threw me off, but she was saying she was 23. That's all.
Already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And what do you do for a living?
And you're
I'm in nursing school, and I sell clothes on the side.
Okay.
okay. Shout out to you. What about you?
Hi, I'm Michaela. It's nice to be here. Thank you for the invite. I'm 19. I'm a biomedical student at FIU, and potentially I'm working on my networking. I'd like to do some modeling in the future.
And how old do you say you were?
I'm 19.
Okay. Shout out to you. Okay. Now for the gentleman. Introduce yourself, bro. Go ahead.
My name's Kyler. For a living, I work on cars and I resell them.
Okay. How old are you, brother?
I'm 20.
20. Okay. Damn. 20 and you doing all
shit
that.
already? Good
Shout out
shit,
to you,
brother.
bro. That's
Good.
really good. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Okay. What about you, bro?
Shit, I might be the oldest one in the room. I'm 29.
God damn.
No, you're not. You're not the oldest. Okay. What's your name?
But Jono. So I'm a dental assistant as well. Last call Miami. I'm a yacht broker as well. So it works. It works.
Okay. And what's your name? Jono?
Yep.
How you spell that?
JOHNNO.
Okay. All right. Got you. What about you, bro? Go ahead.
My name's Ethan. I'm 23, and then I do sales and photography.
Okay.
Sensational.
And I've never seen you before, bro. Shout out to you. Okay.
Pretty nice.
Okay, cool. Shout out to the panel. We appreciate you guys for coming in. Okay. I want to start off with a question. Okay. And remember what I said about the flags. If you guys disagree with anyone, just raise a red flag. We'll get to you guys. Okay. My number one question for you guys today is: have you ever cheated, and if so, why? We'll start off with you. Go.
No. No, it's not cap. It's not cap. I've only had 2 boyfriends and they were both long term, but I just wouldn't cheat. If I was with someone, I'm not gonna cheat.
So you've
Very
never ever
simple,
cheated.
actually. Yeah.
Okay, so you've never replied to like a guy on DMs. You've never given attention to another guy. I don't know. Never entertained anybody else.
I'm like, okay, like it's petting a guy's dog, cheating now too, like
No,
giving
come
attention to, like
You know what I mean, though.
Okay, I worked in sales for a little while, so I just get my little flirt on at my job, and then I'd be loyal when I wasn't getting like
Okay.
sales from it.
Okay. So here's my thing, right? If I'm your boyfriend, do you think I'd be okay with you just flirting?
Well, I don't work that job anymore.
Okay, but that's not what I'm talking about.
But I'm saying I
Like,
wouldn't flirt with
hypothetically,
guys
don't
unless
move
it
the
was two
goalposts.
swords
If
flirting.
me and you were dating and you were going to work, but you were flirting at work.
No, of course not.
Okay, so would you consider that cheating though?
If you know it's wrong and you shouldn't do
Well,
it.
I wouldn't because it was just an act. Like it was just for
the tip, yeah, right?
No, like
Red
to get my commission.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what if he was doing that to you?
He definitely is gonna do that for the free. Like he's gonna do it for no reason at all.
I'm talking about your boyfriend.
No,
If
I
he's-
know. Like he would definitely be entertaining girls. They're dogs.
They're dogs.
Yeah, girls.
So what does that make you?
Hey, I just said that I was doing it at my job, but I've never cheated. I've always been loyal. You can't find holes in my story. Solid.
You literally just
Your
admitted
story.
No.
So you have a story.
I was working in sales, so of course, like you gotta finesse.
You gotta flirt. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like that,
flirting not cheating?
that doesn't have to be in like an explicitly flirting way, but you could do.
No, I think. I mean, I know what you're saying, and that makes sense. But I think you can work sales and not flirt. I actually think you can be very professional and still work sales.
You just wanted the easy
Yeah,
way
it wasn't
out.
like the most professional sales job. It was like selling fake jewelry to guys in the mall. Like, nah, you gotta flirt.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
I'm trying to
You
make
have
my
to
commission.
at least
If
3
you was paying
times more.
my
if you
bills,
flirt.
I wouldn't have done
Listen,
that. But I had to.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
income.
What I'm saying is, to me and to most men, I would think that most men would consider that cheating.
Correct.
Okay. Well, how about you? Would you consider that cheating? Yes or no? Yeah. What about you, brother?
I got my own perspective of it all. My thing is if you feel like
Into the
you
mic, please.
can't- if you feel like you can't tell your man what you just finished doing, is cheating.
No, he was no.
That's-
He didn't have a problem with
Yes,
it.
that's
And
valid.
it'd be different if he was supporting me financially, but he wasn't.
But you got your own job. That's you got your thing. He got his thing. But if you can't go home and be like, hey, babe, I got a sale because I told dude X, Y, and Z, you shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
Yeah.
a secretive thing. He was just like a
100%.
loser that didn't really like have any initiative or authority.
So why were you with
So
him?
now he was
Well, I
a
was
loser.
young. Damn, I had 2 long-term
Nice.
relationships. I'm only
Yes.
21. We were dating when I was like 17, 18.
Okay.
My standards are different
So
now.
let me ask you a question. Okay. First of all, if he was a loser, then what were you?
A loser's girlfriend.
Okay. All right. So my question to you, bro, is would you be okay with like your girlfriend flirting in order to make sales?
Yeah, I'll be cool with it.
You would?
All right, because again, I've been yachts on my end. I'll have hella dudes will be like, they'll hit the girl up and be like, hey, do you come with the yacht? And she'll be like, yeah, I'll be there.
Mhm.
But she'll be there and she'll collect the money and she'll bang it.
Mhm.
But you just got to entertain them in order to make that sale. By the end of the day, you got your own girls on your boat.
Mhm.
You got your own setup. She'll collect her money and she'll leave.
Okay.
So I know how it goes. I've had girls even ask me, oh, do you come with the yacht?
Mhm.
Oh, what are you doing after this? And I'm
Mhm.
like, oh, I'm sorry. I got another booking after this. I'm sorry, baby girl. I can't help you.
Yeah.
So it works both ways.
But here's the thing though. A woman asking you if you come with a yacht. Okay. But a guy asking a woman, like if my girl was, if I was doing your business and someone was like, yo, do you come with a yacht? Like I wouldn't be okay with that personally because I just don't want to have any guy having access to my girl at all.
Correct.
Like in
Whether it's for money or a
Yeah.
monetary gain or anything.
in any way, shape, or form. Does that make sense?
Generally, I would be the one setting it up. But if she has her own clientele that are reaching out to her in order to get my product, yo, you sell it your way. If you feel like you got to tell them yes, just in order to show up, collect the money, and be like, okay, I'm on my way,
Yeah.
go ahead and do that. Because by the end of the day, you didn't lie to your client.
Mhm.
You didn't tell them that you weren't going to show up.
Yeah.
They were not going to see you. But you're there for a purpose. Once that purpose is served, you get going and you come back to me. And me and you will look at each other and be like, yeah, babe, you did that. And I'm
Yeah.
like, you did that.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And I know exactly what you're talking about. And in your situation, it's not so much a bad thing because, like, for instance, in her situation, she's at the mall. They can come see her whenever.
correct. It's
Right.
sales.
In your situation, she can collect and leave.
I'm in
Never
there.
never see them again, right?
Exactly. I'm in the entertainment business. You got to entertain.
Right.
You got to kind of paint that picture for you.
Yeah. I think for me, I always kind of I don't know if I admire guys that can do that. I just personally, I'm the type of guy that I wouldn't have my woman in that situation at all because I'm telling you, bro, just the way that I am, like I expect so much in return from my girl that even when it comes to just like making a sale like that, I wouldn't be okay with it.
I feel like I'm using my girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Like for monetary gain, like I said, and I don't want to I don't want to do that.
At the same time, if that's what you do and she understands what you do,
Mhm.
it's still a partnership. You want to have her as involved as possible. Why? Because you've seen it. They get wild on these yacht parties.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's like you're in the middle of it.
Mhm.
So you will have all the guys who pay for the yachts. They don't want no business with them. They
Mhm.
want to get to you. Why?
Mhm.
Because why not cut all of them out and just talk to you?
Right.
Why? Because they're not going to wait on their invite because their invite is every so often. Your invite is consistent. Your invite is based on every time you get on the yacht. So why not talk to you instead of talk to them in order to get on?
I understand what you're saying.
So it's like, hey, I got my girl back at home. Why am I going to sit here and, try to play this role, trying to entertain you as if, oh yeah, we can do this again next week?
Mhm.
No.
But that's what I mean is like, let's say hypothetically speaking that your girl, I'm talking to your girl to book this yacht, right?
Mhm.
Cool. I'm like, yo, do you come with the yacht? And she's like, yeah, I'll be there. Right. Cool. She made a sale. Right. When I see her, she's collecting the money or however that goes, because I don't know how that goes. But it could be that one split second where I'm trying to make a move. Or I could, I feel so entitled because we've had a conversation now where I felt comfortable enough where she was
Yep.
kind of leading me on, in my opinion, right? And now something could happen. I might, I might make a move on her. Or I might,
It's a
touch her
simple
inappropriately.
ass grab.
Yeah, or it could be something. And now I put my girl, if I were you, I'd be thinking about it like, yo, I'm putting my girl in a position where something could happen and I'd be really upset about it. I'd rather just take her out of that altogether. You know what I mean?
And
It's like when a guy does sales, do you see a guy flirting with their client? Because usually when a guy sells something, it's to a guy. Can that guy flirt with that girl? No. Or with the guy. That would be gay.
But it's also different.
No, it's not.
Guys want something different from a girl.
But hold
than
up, but
from a
here's the thing though,
guy.
like a male working in sales and a woman working in sales is two different things to me.
It is, yes.
Correct.
But it's like when you, girls are so big on saying, oh, girls can do anything a guy can do, right?
Okay.
Not
A
exactly.
guy can't flirt with just anybody. You know what I mean? When a guy flirts with a girl to get personal gain within a company, you can get reported for sexual assault.
Okay.
Or not assault, but like
Harassment.
sexual harassment,
Okay.
whatever it's called. But a girl does it, it's kind of like turned a blind eye.
Yeah, but what is that? How does that correlate to what we're talking about though?
It's the same thing. It's with sales, right? A girl flirts with a guy, right, to get personal gain
Okay.
in the company, sales and all that. But then the guy, he goes and flirts with a girl customer. That's wrong, is it not?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but right now,
Objection.
what I'm saying is, me personally, I just wouldn't put my own. See, if it's
But
just
that's what-
if
that's
it's
what I'm
if it's
saying.
any
So
girl,
If we
I don't
can't-
mind. I don't care. Like
Hey.
if she's just like a girl that maybe we're just getting to know each other, I really don't see her like being that woman.
Long
Okay,
term.
cool. Yes.
Okay.
Factual.
Now, if it's my girl who I'm like, yo, I'm investing into you, you're that chick, right? I'm not putting her in any situations, and it has nothing necessarily to do with insecurity. It's just me knowing how men are,
Just territorial.
especially here in Miami.
Oh my god.
Come on, you see that, bro. Come on, you know how they
Especially here in
be.
Miami. You know what I mean? I mean, you'll have a guy that'll, you'll have a guy that he'll go in for a hug real quick and make a move right there
I've
and
had
then.
that happen
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So like, I
Where my
don't.
hug at?
I
Yeah.
personally
Yeah.
can.
No, where my hug at?
So here's my thing though. It's both sides of the coin because some of these girls are mad aggressive.
Mhm.
Like I have stories for days.
Mhm.
And that's all on myself trying to be professional because by the end of the day, I'm on somebody else's yacht.
Okay.
We can go from 30 to 100 feet.
Okay.
And I don't want to have an incident where I get thrown into a room with another client, which is another girl. And I'm like, oh shit, how the hell I end up here?
Right.
So by the end of the day, it's all based on gain. You have your main girl.
Mhm.
You're like, yo, this is who I want to be with long term.
Mhm.
But she has an understanding is this is what I do.
I get it, bro.
Either you can be involved with it or I can do this on my own.
But
if she wants to be involved, she can. And you kind of set the standard as to where this is how you conduct yourself, that it'll be appeasing to me. This is where the line is. Please don't cross
I
it.
get what you're saying.
And listen, 100%, I get what you're saying. And in a perfect world, that works out. But what I've seen, like even here in this studio,
Yeah.
my girl works with me, right? She's building this thing with me, right?
Mhm.
And
Props.
you'll have guys that'll come in here, right? As soon as very friendly dudes, they'll try to and try to get like a quick little hug and a quick little kiss.
Thinking they slick.
You feel me? I'm talking about, and I'm talking about that shit is quick. I'm talking about it's quick. You feel me? So like I've had conversations where I'm like, thank God that she's smart enough to understand you got to always be on the defensive as a woman, because
Correct.
guys will. Because here's the thing, you're not gonna come into our fucking studio and kiss my girl.
Ain't no
You feel
way.
me? Like you about to get smacked the fuck up. So, but also it depends on the woman. Like, is she putting herself in positions where, like, if she's opening a door, it's very likely that a guy could try something because, hey, how are you, right? So I'm just saying, for me personally, I wouldn't put my woman in a position where something could happen and then I'm gonna get into it with her now. You know what I mean?
That's 1,000. And my thing is I say it all the time. I might not be 100% correct, but I say it all the time. Men are opportunists.
For sure.
So
That's
by the
true.
end of the day, women can get what they want. Men get what they can.
Yes, I
So,
agree.
If your girl opens the door,
Yeah.
they're gonna see, oh, let me
Easy
see,
access.
let me see
Yep.
how much damage I
Yep.
can do in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
Easy access.
I have
Because-
a question for you.
Yes.
So would you still be okay if she was your wife, like you guys were married?
Okay, I know personally husband and wives that built their yacht business from the ground up,
Mm-hmm.
from out of town, came to Miami. Now they do this in Miami, and they've been kicking it since.
Yeah.
Like to this day, shout out to Danny and Brandy. They are 100%. And
Sensational.
it's hard to find that.
Yeah.
Because there is so many opportunities
Correct.
as far as girls that come from out of town, girls that are down here. Because the same thing is, it's all monetary gain. It's like,
Yeah.
again,
But there's
women get what they want. Men can get what they have access to. So if you have access to me, that means you have access to everything I got.
True.
So if you make a move on me and it's like, damn, you might have paid me for this boat today, but tomorrow you're like, yo, you know, I did X, Y, and Z for you. Throw me on for tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn, now I kind of feel like I'm obligated to do something for you because you did something for me.
So here's the thing. I've been on, how many times have I been on a yacht now? Just
Miami twice.
It was one day, but it was 2 in one day, right? Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. When we had that.
3.
Well, yeah, because we did the whole yacht hopping thing.
Tie up.
Yeah.
Have a business.
But what I'm saying is, like, I don't do that at all. But what I realized that day is the people that are paying to be on that yacht, they feel entitled to do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
like-
what do you mean? Can you like elaborate?
So, like, for instance, if a guy comes from out of town or whatever, or even if he lives here, he paid money to rent a yacht.
Yeah.
He feels empowered to do and say and be however he wants because he feels like he's the boss, at least for that day.
Question: have you ever went to a club and jumped into another guy's section where it's like, hey, you know, some guys wave you down like, yo, this is my section. We got bottles. Come over
no,
here.
never.
All right. So in those situations, you jump over, you're in their section. Technically, you're in their world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I have
it's-
been in a situation that like has that dynamic. You know, somebody who maybe like a dinner table, like or like you said, their section because they paid for it. They feel like that's mine because I'm the one that spent the money.
yeah.
Yeah.
And literally,
get
it's
that.
like,
I
yo,
understand
if
that,
I don't
yeah.
get what I want,
Yeah.
or if I don't feel like this is going in the direction that I want, get out.
Correct.
Let's
Yeah.
get another one in.
Correct.
I've seen it, and
And that's how they feel.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
But that's what I mean is if that type of person is coming to the yacht and the first person he's seeing is my girlfriend, and they're having an exchange right there, whether it's just money. I don't want my girlfriend to be the first person that he tries to make a move on because he feels entitled, like I'm the boss, I'm the one that's paying for this
Yes.
boat, right?
Going back to that, there's a difference between flirting and being nice. You can be a girl and be nice and sell a ticket. You don't have to flirt or give a
Goodbye.
little wink. Who said goodbye? Like there's a difference. Like you can be nice, like have a nice smile, selling tickets. You don't gotta flirt to sell anything.
It's a small line. It's a real close line though.
Yeah.
Because nobody knows this about myself personally. I got a nervous smile. Everybody's sitting here, but nobody knows that.
But
You know,
as a
some men
girl,
can
I
never
was-
actually
I
like take
would-
the hint. Like
Yeah,
actually,
so
you know, they always take
I
it like
would
the
sit
wrong
here,
way.
I would talk to girls, but sometimes I do occasionally. I did at one point in time have my girl on the boat, but nobody knew that was my girl.
Yeah.
So if I'm talking to another client, you know, oh, do you need water? You good? Anything? Like, let me know.
Yep.
But as I'm talking to you, I still have the same nervous smile.
Yeah.
So now it comes off from across the way as if I'm flirting with
Yeah.
that person, but that's not the case.
Mhm.
Same thing on a girl's perspective. If you're sitting here talking, she might be nice.
Do me a
but
favor.
it might
Speak
be-
into the mic, please.
It might be
Can you,
perfect.
can you angle it up towards you a little bit? Yeah. Just like this. Look, you can just grab it right
Are
here.
we on the same question?
Yeah, it might be perceived wrong. So the thing is if my girl is in a position where she might come off as flirting or cheating,
Mhm.
I want her to be able to politely turn that shit down.
Yeah.
I agree 100%.
So if you can do that, we're golden. So my biggest thing is
Why'd you use the word politely?
because
Why
again,
not just because also some men don't even take the hint. Like if you do it politely, you know what I mean? But I
Exactly.
think you said politely because it's business.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to turn them down, but be able to turn them down in a manner where they get the hint,
Right.
because we're not hinting at this point. I'm
Right.
telling you no,
Right.
but at least I can tell you please no. Or like, hey,
She's
hey,
talking to this.
hey,
Oh my
hey,
God.
Hold on, but don't you see
My-
the problem with that?
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
you're still putting her in that position where she has to do that.
Yeah.
my biggest thing is, if she is going to, if you invested in her,
Yeah.
and you decide this podcast is what you want to do long term,
Mm-hmm.
and your girl is who you want to be with long term, they gotta be together.
Yeah.
And you gotta find some type of middle ground. And
Or
if
you could just tell her not to be involved.
yeah, but again,
Be a man.
that here's the problem with that.
Right.
Here's the-
What do you mean? Be a
Yeah,
man?
I could've threw me off. That could've threw me off. I ain't
It
gonna
was a
lie. I was-
sarcastic comment. It was a sarcastic comment because she was talking about toxic masculinity.
Okay.
We were having a private conversation before the thing started about like our viewpoints on that a little bit. You know,
Yeah.
same vibe. It was very respectful. But we were just talking about that. So that's
It,
where
it
that
was
comes
like a
from.
joke.
Okay. Okay. Gotcha. It was an insider. Do me a favor. Let's get to the super chats real quick. And then listen, guys, if you have any questions for the panel, the gentlemen or the ladies, go ahead and super chat that in. Any topics you want us to cover, go ahead and super chat that in as well. Go ahead, bro.
We're doing call-ins, right?
Yeah, we can do call-ins too, man.
All right, yeah. JT said he wanted to call in, so 50 for call-ins, no?
Okay, yeah, let's do that. Shout out to JT, man.
And
Go ahead.
then we got a super chat from Because. Shout out to you, bro. Says shout out to Unfilterd Podcast, the realest podcast in the world. Question for La Cochina. Would you rather want your boo to cheat on you 10 times with one girl or 10 different girls one time?
Okay. First of all, man, shout out to Because. We appreciate you
Yeah, you're
so
dope,
much,
brother.
bro. We appreciate you rocking with us, man.
Big
So,
supporter.
real quick, ladies, would you rather your man cheat on you 10 times with one girl or 10 times with a different girl?
Different.
Like,
Different.
one time.
Different.
Okay.
Different.
We're gonna hold on. We're just gonna go in a circle because y'all
So
just gonna start
we'll go
saying
first
shit.
with you.
Different.
Different girls? Okay.
Okay.
What about you?
Different.
Different girls?
Yeah, different because at least he's not, that doesn't mean he's attached to the girls. He's
Right.
fucking a different girl each time. If he fucks the same girl over and over, then he's in love with her. Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
What
like if he talks to her over, he's attached. So
Okay.
Yeah.
different girls.
So different girls. What about you?
The minute he cheat, like he could
Do me a
go.
favor. Speaking to the mic.
The minute he cheats, he could go.
Okay. So the minute he cheats,
So I
he can go.
just-
But if you had to
yeah,
choose
yeah,
one, which one would you
hypothetical.
choose?
One girl. I would say one girl.
One girl? Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
I can see I can see pros to both. I mean, personally, me, my first pick would be 10 different girls.
Okay.
Because I mean, when I put my time and my energy into that person, I should be your priority. And if I know you're repeat seeing somebody, you're getting invested in them. But the only reason I would say one person is because of sexually transmitted
Okay.
diseases. If you're
Yeah.
gonna bring that into my house, into my bed,
Okay.
I'm not okay with that. But you know what? He shouldn't be cheating to begin with. If you
Exactly.
have a relationship where the dynamic is agreed upon by both people, that is your business. That's your private thing. But if you're going behind my back and cheating and I find out about it and we don't have anything agreed upon in our relationship, that's where I have a problem.
So
Okay.
you're okay with like multiple wives, but you don't want him to, go fuck multiple women.
Explain.
You just basically said you would rather have him fuck one girl because you don't want STEs.
But
correct?
also, like there's pros and cons to both. The question isn't a
Which
black
one
and
would you
white.
choose? So?
If I had to pick between the two, I'd have 10 different because personally,
Okay.
I'm investing my time into you. But I would also say I can see the perspective from one because I don't want a sexually transmitted disease.
Okay.
Just wrap it up when you cheat.
All right. Cool. So here's
What
what I say.
about the guys? What
Listen,
about the guys?
hold on,
Let's hear
hold
the
on, real
guys.
quick. Wait.
What the fuck? What is
Why
that?
would the guys
No, I'm
answer
saying
that?
obviously with a girl, not like a fucking. If a
I
guy
don't
cheated
think.
on
Bro,
her.
I don't
like
think-
a guy.
Yeah, I don't think
like,
it's
not
fair to
gonna
ask the
take-
guys
yeah,
that.
that's-
Okay.
Be
I mean, if you, you know what? Real quick, would you rather your girlfriend cheat on you with one guy
Yeah.
10 times, or would you rather her fuck 10 different dudes?
Come on, Josh. You
I
hear
mean,
that?
yeah.
You hear that?
Ethan,
Ethan,
It's like
just
that
answer,
question
Ethan.
that we
Which one?
pick.
I don't know. I think just the one guy and then I'm out.
Do
Exactly.
me a favor, speaking to the mic.
The one guy
Red flag.
and then I'm out.
Okay, so the one guy. What about you, bro?
Yeah, it gotta be the one. 'cause
Gotta be the one?
By the end of the day, for any girl to be able to let you in their space, there gotta be some type of
Okay.
intimacy, some type of back
Word.
and
You know
forth.
what, Josh? This was actually a pretty good one. What about you?
I'd say one guy.
Oh, he did one good thing. Look at him. He's. I know. it was.
This is not.
Go
one
ahead.
good
What about
thing.
you? Go-
I'd
what
say
about you?
one guy. 'Cause,
Okay.
Like 10 guys.
No, the reason why I said this is a good thing is because you realize that the guys are answering completely opposite than the women are.
Okay. I see what you're
And the
saying.
reason why is because men understand that if you're fucking a guy, you're emotionally involved. So for us, we're like, no, I'd rather you fuck one guy.
Correct. Okay. I see what you're saying. I see what you're
Because
saying.
I know you're only fucking with that one guy. But if you're fucking with 10 guys, you're emotionally invested into 10 different guys.
You see what it goes back to. women do what they want, men do what they can.
100%.
So it's like if you pick the one, that's your one. At
Yeah.
least by the end of the day, I know I can take you back from that one.
Yeah.
But if you did 10, I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
how can I
Yeah.
compete? Yo, how can I compete with 10?
And listen,
Wait, take her back from that one.
I know, I like that energy.
Yeah.
No, I
No.
like that energy.
Whoa.
No, because he's saying I can redirect your
Okay.
attention back onto me. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, I'm not doing that, bro.
Okay.
Like, you
No,
eat once, you're gone. You're done.
Depends on
But
what you
by
want.
the end of the
Those are your
day,
personal
if you
things.
ran off with 10, it's like, yo, she's going.
Oh yeah, she a
Like,
little
let her
slut.
go.
Yeah, she a little slut.
But why?
Wait, you hold on. You're saying you wouldn't let her go off the one? You're not giving her any. You're giving her a chance.
We can talk about that.
Hold on.
We can talk about
I don't think
Oh.
I don't think that's what he was trying to say. I'm thinking he's saying that's the less of the two evils.
Okay.
Exactly.
But
Now, realistically, asking the question though, now, would you ever forgive a girl for cheating on you once?
Everybody has their one mess up. I'll give you that. Everybody's prone to fucking up. That's my thing.
Okay, but here's the difference.
All right.
You just said that women get what they want, men get what they can.
Correct.
So if you understand that women can get whatever they want, then you understand that it's not technically a mess up. Like she
So,
did that on purpose.
There's
Like
a
she doesn't
question
want-
though.
she was aware of it.
But there was a question though. What was the reason that she went over to this side?
There's no
opposed to
reason,
me?
bro.
There
can't-
has to be a reason.
There can't
because
be, bro. There
here's the
can't
thing,
be.
By the end of the day,
She
is
could
there
do it
something?
again.
Is there something that she did on her end that she decided, yo, you know what? I took this opportunity and I took it, or is there something that you did as a man on your end back at home where you wasn't exactly there was something that you wasn't doing that he was doing and she jumped ship. So
I mean,
now
that's
it's like,
fine. I could have not been doing anything, but she had to go out her way and still
you
cheat.
could have, but by the end of the day, as I said, men are opportunists. So the minute you're lacking in attention,
Yeah.
there's another good dude in her
I understand
DMs.
But it's her
giving
choice.
all
It's
the-
her
I
choice.
understand what
It
you're
is.
saying.
Like I can't have sex unless she says yes.
But there's
So she must have emotionally detached already.
emotion wise, there's a weak point. Emotions are always a weak point because by the end of the day, I can tell as a man, I can tell you no. I can tell you like, yo, well, my girl back at home, I get as much attention and as much sex as I want.
Mhm.
I don't gotta go to you. But a girl can be like, hey, I'm not getting enough attention, but this dude is. He's giving me all the attention, all the money, whatever you're lacking, I'm getting over there. So why not go over there? But
Okay,
as a
so-
person that's emotional, I don't want to hurt you.
Okay, so can I ask you a question? So to use your example, right? The what you're saying right now. So let me use your example. So let's say you're busy with work, you're building your empire, right? You're not really giving your girlfriend that attention. Another guy that isn't doing as much as you are is giving her that attention because that's all he has to offer is time and attention, right? So she goes off and starts cheating on you with him. So when you find out and you have the conversation with her, how is that conversation going into you possibly forgiving her? Because for me personally, that's a non-negotiable. There's no coming back from that.
In this particular scenario, I personally feel like you can't because you have to give up what you're building in order to give her the attention that she desires.
She should understand. She should be able to understand.
Okay,
So do me a
hold on,
favor.
hold on.
Give me a scenario
Yes.
where it works out.
Okay. Let's say just, you work a regular 9 to 5.
Okay.
But, personality wise, you got that nonchalant personality where it's like, hey, this is how I am. I'm only going to give you so much.
Okay.
And she's like, hey, you're not paying attention to me. But it's like, hey, that's just how I am. I let a lot of shit go under the rug. I don't really care too much.
That's a character flaw.
It is. It's a character flaw. You decide, hey, well, we're gonna go out for dinner, and he's like, I don't care, whatever. And she's like, I want to do this.
Okay.
But so it's a back and forth where it's like, I want to eat. I don't care where we eat. But as a man, technically, she wants you to make the decision.
Okay, I see what you're saying,
She
and
wants you
I
to
understand.
she wants you to make
you
all the
can't
initiative.
you can't sit here and tell me that situation is forgivable and not the other one.
At the end of the day, it's survival of the fittest, and you're not the fittest. So you have to know the laws, my nigga.
If it's a character flaw, then that's something that you gotta fix.
Yeah, but hold on. But here's the thing, though. Your character flaw shouldn't influence her to go cheat on you.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my point.
That's based on how she's built.
So it's like-
Because if it was on the other perspective where it's work wise, I'm building something, she should have is again how she's built. She should have an understanding like, yo, I'm trying to take you to the future. This is the future that I'm trying to build for us. So stick around for the ride and we're going to get there. But she's like, hey, this ride is taking too long. This is too bumpy and I don't like it.
Yeah.
Just leave.
And
Yeah,
at that point, yes, you can talk about it, but there's no fixing on a man's end. Like, I don't have to fix myself personally
I see what you're saying.
in order to make it happen.
Here's the problem with what you're saying, though. Women on the table are gonna take what you're saying and they're gonna be like, oh, I guess there is a way to come back from cheating.
No.
No.
Listen, hold on.
None of y'all are gonna say yes on the podcast.
Hold on. Listen, not one of you guys is gonna be like, yeah, we're gonna go cheat. And no one's gonna admit that. What I'm saying is, for me personally, there's no excuse to come back from cheating. Bro, we listen.
Once you
listen,
do it one time, you can do it again.
Listen,
Exactly.
we can have kids together. It doesn't matter. Like, there's no coming back from that. Now, this is where the double standard kicks in. I don't think men and women are the same. So I think if a guy does it, it's different. If a woman does it, it's way different.
Yes, it is.
Right? Like, as a man, you're supposed to provide, protect, right? You're supposed to make sure that the woman's taken care of.
Nurture.
Like, she doesn't work, she's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if she goes out and cheat, if I'm providing and I'm working my ass off every single day and you go and cheat, bro, you just violated.
Goodbye.
Exactly.
I'm giving you way more than you're giving me. Does that make sense?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, and that's not to talk down on what she gives, because she gives a lot.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, because we're giving in the same things, like time, energy, right? We're putting in that work, but I'm also providing. I'm protecting. Like,
You're
if we
doing
go
your
out,
end.
you know, like,
You're
I'm
doing
doing
everything on your
way
end.
more. So if you go and cheat on me, damn, bro,
It's a slap in the
Yeah,
face.
that's
It's
crazy.
disrespectful.
Now, if I cheated on you, first of all, I think high value men don't cheat, and I don't
Agree.
think
Agree.
I don't think high value men should cheat, because why not just be honest with your girl?
Exactly.
Just be straight up, right?
Exactly.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, even if
you're gonna cheat, break up with that person.
but even nah, bro, we fuck girls together, so we're good.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, so what I'm saying is, but if a man was to cheat, it's still not the same, because you have to understand that men cheat with their dicks. That's it. Like, there's no emotions.
Yeah.
The chick could die in a car accident tomorrow. I don't
wouldn't
give a fuck.
I wouldn't
You know what I mean?
care.
There's no-
I don't even remember her fucking
Yo.
name.
I hear baby girl with a damn.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yo, that's crazy. We were together last night.
that a
This is
man-
where
You know
we're
what I
gonna
mean?
stop.
Do you think that a man
casual
can cheat
sex.
with emotions though?
Yes,
Yeah, of course, yeah.
of course.
Okay.
There's
Of course
emotional
we got
men.
But what I'm saying,
Okay.
overwhelmingly, it doesn't
And
happen.
definitely a high value guy is definitely not gonna cheat with
No.
him. So he doesn't have the time to try to get to know another girl
Yeah.
when he already has a girl there.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and I mean, listen, high value men are rare.
I know.
Very
True.
So by definition, I mean, they're the prize, if we're being honest.
And at the end of the day, I
Even
think
though
high,
women's
high
better
value
than
guys
guys,
they cheat less than average guys, anyways.
Yeah.
They have the
Super
options.
There's a problem with that though. I feel like high value men get taken advantage of
In
Well,
what
yeah.
way?
Sense.
In what way?
That's a simp.
because there you go.
I'm sorry.
It all
There you
depends
go.
on the women that
What
you're
did she say?
dealing with.
What did
That's
she
a
say?
simp.
Oh,
It all
that's it.
depends on the
Okay.
women.
Listen,
That's how they get
okay,
categorized.
So here's
Not
the thing, right?
always. There's a
I-
difference between respect and being a simp.
Exactly.
not all of them are that way, but what I've realized is high value men, they don't have time to really sit here and like court you, get to know you, take you out on dinner. So they'll tell you, listen, this is what I want. I'm willing to pay for that shit. Let's just have fun. Like, I've seen dudes do that. This is why, like, in Las Vegas, fucking escorting is like a big deal over there. Because dudes will fly in private jets, be like, yo, listen, I need a date. It's a big event tonight. I need you to look good by my side. This is what your cover is. Okay, cool. Let's do it. You know what I mean? Like, they don't really have the time to like sit here and like take you out to dinner, talk to you all night.
Correct.
They
You know
go
what I mean?
straight to it.
Like, it is what it is. But I don't know if I mean, they do simp. I can't say they don't simp. They do.
Okay,
They do simp, but hey, it ain't triggering if you got it.
I
At least that's
say
what they say.
simp
I wouldn't
and-
call them a simp because it's like they're showing you how to take care of your women and stuff.
I
Like
agree.
That.
I
So it's
agree.
Like,
you know,
they're giving you
some
the
guys
queen
could be
treatment.
romantic.
Does anyone really know what the definition of simp is?
Yes, because of you.
Okay, what's the definition?
It's oh my god, I forgot. But look, let me get it in my
She
head.
just
Right.
said, yeah,
So
I know
here's-
because of
here's
you.
my thing.
A simp is when a guy, he's a gentleman, he's a good guy, and
The fuck?
he.
The gentleman is way,
Wait,
way.
I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Nothing. He does
damn
too
it, bro.
much.
You don't put gentleman and simp into the same word.
A simp is a guy who's like, gets disrespect, like allows the disrespect and would like do anything for you, and that you like they disrespect you, like treat you like the queen, treat you like if you're the prize.
So men that get stepped over and
Yeah,
okay.
and just be okay with
All right, cool.
Thank you for that.
Do me a favor, man. Let's get to the rest of the super chats real quick. Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, we got one from JT. It says Demon Time, $50. That's for the call.
Okay, shout out to JT, man. We appreciate you.
He said that he's probably gonna call in around 10:45. So 15 minutes.
Shout out to JT.
We have one from Horton. To the yacht sales guy, you're to a degree selling your morals for the buck, using the girl for a sexual advantage. And I know as a customer service supervisor at BMW, seeing the same to degrees.
Okay. Shout out to Horton, by the way.
I think you kind of missed what he said though. Like she wants to do that. Like that's her like kind of hustle at the same time.
Yeah, I wanna let him kind of like rebuttal that. What do you think about that?
To a certain degree, correct. Yes, there's always going to be some type of sexual or flirtatious innuendo. Why? Because we're selling entertainment.
Right.
So you kind of do your best to paint that picture.
Yeah.
So if my girl wants to be involved,
Mhm.
if she decides, hey, you're out here with these girls and you're, getting in close proximity with these half-naked girls who
Mhm.
want to get drunk, want to have
Mhm.
fun, and I want to be a part of it,
Yeah.
so that either you can shadow it
Mhm.
or you can be involved in it. She has to play the same role that
Mhm.
I play. I'm not gonna dumb it down and be like, hey, just watch from the background.
Yeah.
No, if you want to be in it, be in it.
Yeah.
And you got to be in it and be as far in it as I am.
Okay. Can I ask you a question? First of all, bro, much respect for you for being honest. Okay. That's number one. If I respect anything is people that are honest. Number two, do you feel like at some point in time, because of what you guys are doing, that maybe it could be a turn off for you? Like maybe if you saw her interact with a guy, you could say like, you know what? I actually don't really like the fact that she isn't being loyal to an extent, or like I just feel like when you put yourself in those situations, you can kind of kill the relationship.
Yeah, like you said earlier, like a girl could be nice and it's still like a guy's gonna think it's flirting.
Like you got to think about it like
the
this
girl's
too.
friendly, the guy's gonna think it's flirting.
Just like there's half naked girls, there's half naked dudes on the yacht too.
100%.
You know what I mean? And at some point too, like you got to understand, like she's human, like she's gonna be attracted to some dudes too.
For sure.
So you're putting her in a situation where, like, at some point, I would think that it would start to harm the relationship. Like, is it worth the money that you're
Here's
earning?
the thing: you put her in a position where, like anybody, you can cheat, but do you? Like, yes,
Yeah, that's true.
as an attractive guy, she has an attractive guy. There are attractive guys out there.
Mhm.
You put them in one place, but here's the question: do you decide to go for them
Mhm.
compared to what you already have?
Mhm.
Same thing on my end. You put myself in a position where there are attractive girls, and do I decide to go for that?
Mhm.
Or I sit there and tell myself, hey, I got better at home.
Mhm.
I'm not worried about this. I'm here to collect a check and I'm trying to get out of here.
Mhm.
You got 4 hours, I'm going to do 4 hours.
Mhm.
And if you got any questions, let me know. If you need a bottle of water, I got you.
Mhm.
If you need a jet ski,
Amen.
I got you.
Mhm.
Anything outside of that, I can't help you.
Mhm.
So if you come with, oh, do you come with the yacht? I'm going to hit you with the, I'm sorry, baby girl, I got another charter after this. Or,
Mhm.
oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to politely curve you
Mhm.
to where, yes, I'm going to still get my money. I'm going to still get my tips. I'm going to still get clients that are going to come back and refer their friends. But I know that I can respectfully tell you no,
Mhm.
just like she can respectfully tell you no. But by the end of the day, if I put my girl on a boat full of guys, it's going to be in the same situation where the girls are going to come to me, but the guys are going to come to her.
Mhm.
So we're both fighting the same battle.
Okay. Listen, man, if it works for you guys, that's good for you guys, man. Do me a favor, let's get to the rest of the super chats real quick. Shout out to Horton, man.
Yeah, we got another one from Horton. Shout out to you, bro. He says, WTF, girls cheating is unacceptable. I'd rather learn what I did wrong and get with someone else.
Amen.
Okay, shout out to Horton.
And he just sent this one in right now. Shout out to you, bro. Horton, he is being honest as well and appreciate that, but his rebuttal is still with the same sales mentality too.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
And to be fair, man, you are 29.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, you're going into your prime, bro. Like, go at it, bro. Make your money. You know what I mean? My thing is, and we can move on from this, but my thing is personally for me, because I know how much I care about my girl. I just don't want to put her in a situation. And I'm not saying you don't care about your girl. I personally, just for me, it wouldn't work, because I understand that, like, I'm looking for, like, the future. Like, I want this to be the mother of my kids. Like, I don't want at one point in time to have her be with other men or around other men, and maybe possibly have a guy make an advance towards her where it's going to turn me off to where now I'm like, yo, you know what? I don't want to be with this chick. You know what I mean?
Correct. But again, that's only if she asks me. She has to literally come to me and be like, I want to be involved in what you got going.
Yeah, I get it.
So,
but my thing is, and I respect the dynamic that you guys have. My thing is, it's not so much your girl, it's the guys around your girl. And then now you have to hope that all the guys around your girl are respecting her wishes to not want to do anything. You know what I mean?
Correct.
And you got to think about it. These guys are in Miami. They're half no shirts on. You know,
they're entitled.
They're intoxicated. You know what I mean? They feel like they own the boat for the day, and it's just like a recipe for disaster. At least in my opinion.
Correct. But again, by the end of the day, you as captain and crew, whatever position she's pulling, is by the end of the day, you still got to respect the boat. And if she is a part of this boat crew, you have to respect her as well.
Okay.
And if she respects me, she's gonna follow a certain, certain narrative, and that's how she's gonna move. Again, as you said, I'm at this point, I'm 30, so I already kind of been there.
How old is she?
Well, currently I'm not with anybody.
Oh, okay.
But again, I've been doing this for a couple of years now, so I've been in situations where this has ended relationships.
Yeah.
I've had girls are like, yo, I can't be with you because you do this.
So you've already had this situation end relationships.
Yeah, and I've had girls are like, yo, I can't even start because you do this. And I'm like, no, I'm not stopping what I'm doing in order to pursue you because you have your certain insecurities.
Good shit.
Okay.
You got your insecurities. I can work with you when it comes to these insecurities, but I can't stop the grind.
Okay.
Money got to be made. I'm 30 at this point. So I'm like, yo, by the end of the day, I got a breaking point.
Yeah.
You're
especially
probably
here in Miami.
Yeah. I'm like, you probably, 23.
But you can be on any yacht, go in any club.
You got your shit paid for.
Yeah, so I'm like,
there's hella niggas in your DMs. Like,
you're new to this. I'm true to this by the end of the day. Like, I've been doing this.
Facts.
Okay,
so,
cool.
We got another one.
We got another one? Go ahead, bro.
Shout out to Tim. It says, why is it that when women call themselves independent or boss babes, they think guys are intimidated instead of understand that it is really a headache?
Okay. Any lady can take this? Go ahead.
No. I don't like to say it to imitate guys. I like to say it to imitate girls, really. Like, to show that you can really make your own money, or you can really have yourself together. And I'm not saying to not have a guy help you out, but I would rather have, like, say if he leaves me, I'm okay. I'm okay to, like, him leaving me. I'm okay financially. And
okay, so I guess
like
what
the
you're
number one topic.
Wait,
the number one argument.
what's
Yo,
the
if a guy
question?
leaves me, I have no money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
very
not always like
important.
that.
Okay.
That's very important.
I'm sorry. Does anyone else want to take this one? Anybody else?
Wait. What's the question? Again? Can you read
Okay.
the question?
Here, I'll read it again. Why is it that women call themselves independent or boss babes? They think that guys are intimidated instead of understanding that to us, it's just a headache.
Oh, okay. So I feel like a lot of women don't know the difference. I mean, they don't know that, there's like feminine and like masculine energy. So when they put like themselves in that position and they, show like too much leadership, they're showing like masculine traits. So, that's going to like push away like masculine men, that's going to attract, if anything, like feminine men, like submissive men. So I feel like they don't understand that there's masculine and feminine.
I agree. I think when people also say like constantly have to say they're independent boss babes, like a man wants to be with a woman who embraces her femininity and at the same time wants to feel like in a relationship he can also be a provider.
Yeah.
So if you constantly
That's a good point right there.
if you constantly say like, oh yeah, I'm independent, I don't need no man, But then you're bitching online that you don't have a man. But
Yeah.
look at what you're projecting to the
Okay.
world.
Yo,
Shout
and
out
then
to
they'll
you.
be quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I go 50-50, and then have a problem when you get a shitty
No,
man.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
And listen, that's a really good point. Women will sit here, call themselves independent boss babes, but then sit here and be like, I don't have a man. I wish this was us. This could be us.
Relationship goals.
They still
It's
expect guys
crazy.
to do all the chivalry and stuff like that. To open the doors.
And they
get the
also shit on
flowers.
women who take, like, for me personally, I like traditional roles. That's how I was raised or whatever. And then, but
you get hated on because of that.
exactly,
She does
Yeah.
all the time.
all the time. But like, you're boss babes and you're independent. Like, boss babe in what? You don't have a business. You just scam men online. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
And then
Talk your shit. Talk your shit.
No.
everybody
And then
does
you're a boss
Big
babe
facts.
and you're independent, right? And then you're using feminism like I'm such a feminist, but yet you shit on women who take traditional roles.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
It's
agree with that
hypocritical.
100%.
It's
I agree with that
completely
10,000%.
hypocritical.
Wow, what's your name?
Abby,
Spitting facts over there.
I
Okay.
agree with what
I've
she
had
says
this conversation
100%
too many
though.
times.
No, because
Do you want to add to it?
Speak into the
No,
mic, please.
I
Speaking to
absolutely
Mike.
do.
Speak into the
I
mic, please.
absolutely do though, because if you want to call yourself a true feminist, you need to let's just be real. You need to accept women as they are, as long as it's not hurting you. Let's say I want to be a mom, right? Let's say I wanted to be a housewife. Let's say that was my passion in life, theoretically, and you want to go online and you want to talk shit about the thing that women have been doing since the dawn of time,
Right.
is raising a family. You know what? The future of this entire country, of the world, depends on how these children are raised.
Mhm.
Correct.
And I want to raise children, if I do decide to have some, that are self-respecting, intelligent, hardworking. And how am I going to teach my kids those values if I can't attend to them, right?
Yeah.
Green
So-
flag on the play.
And
no
so
bullshit.
yes, women can be independent, women can work, but don't go and turn your back and talk crap on women that want to go and do the complete opposite of what you want to do, because that's your ideology of what feminism is. It goes both ways, and that respect socially has to go both ways.
But also, when women are too independent, like, their family struggles because of it. It impacts your family, because we, like, boss babes, need to understand that, like you know, the argument that some women can have kids by themselves.
Oh, that's
Every,
stupid ass
like,
shit.
every
That's
child
like
deserves a
intimidation.
man, because a
That's
man shows love and provides in
Josh,
ways that a woman
Josh,
can't.
Yeah.
Hold on,
Goes both ways
hold
without
on.
having
Give it a
to-
second. Give it a second. You can accept it.
Yo, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro?
What's my
What's up,
JT?
man?
I
How you
haven't
doing,
heard you
JT?
for a while, brother.
Give me a second, JT. Give me 1 second, bro. Go ahead. Finish your statement.
I mean, that's pretty much
Yeah.
it.
Nah, listen, man. We agree, and you guys are spitting fire.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
You're
You
smart.
real
Green
quick
flags.
before we get to JT. You had something you didn't agree with her.
No, I did agree with everything she was saying. I was basically gonna add on and say
Because
that-
you're smart as hell.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
smart as hell.
Yeah, I was basically gonna say that sometime when us women, we think we're too independent, it actually affects the men, because we think we're so big and bold, we could do everything.
And the independence stops once women see men have money. Like, oh, never mind. I don't need
Yeah,
to be
like
independent.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I've seen that
exactly.
shit real quick too.
Yeah,
Especially
everywhere.
in Miami.
Yeah, I've seen that shit here in Miami real quick.
They'll sit down and shut up real quick.
Yeah, so as I was saying, so it's like a doctor that's a woman or whatever, right? So let's say she's just going to school to become a doctor. You said this yesterday on the podcast, and then after you went through all these school years to become a doctor, and then now you're working, now you have a family,
Mhm.
who's gonna be there to take care of these
Correct.
kids?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You so
Right.
want to call yourself independent, you
Yeah.
doing all of this, like he can't do the thing that you was born to do, like you was, I don't know how to
No, I agree
explain it,
100%. Here's the thing, and I don't speak for all men. I wish I did speak up for all men. But I
No, like,
think
seriously.
I think that the biggest, at least for me as a man, the best thing I know in life, and you can ask my girlfriend, is that I know that, like, I'm needed, and that gives me like a fucking reason to live. Like, that gives me meaning in life.
Gives you purpose.
The fact that I'm needed every single day. I'm needed by my kids, my girl. You know what I mean? Like,
Your
that
family.
shit gives me a reason to work.
That's your sense of security. Everybody,
100%.
every insecure person needs security. So
So what
even
happens
men need
real quick
security.
when women take that from men? If a man doesn't feel like he's needed, then
He's gonna
He
leave.
feels like he don't belong
he's
there.
gonna go somewhere where he feels like
Yeah.
he's
Facts.
needed.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he might, and even if it's not with another woman, it might be maybe like gambling or like video
Alcohol,
video
drinking.
Or even
games.
Yeah.
start
But
drinking.
you ever
yeah.
notice that guys play a lot of video games?
Mhm.
They'll be so close with the guys online. They've never even met. because they feel needed to play that game at 7 p.m. Right? And if you're not here, we're gonna lose. But it's a sense of
the boys is calling. We got to clutch.
Yes, bro, listen.
So what advice would you give to women if like they're seeing something like this in their relationship, and what could they do to fix it?
No, yeah, actually.
My honest advice to women is that they have to understand that there's so much beauty in being a woman.
Right.
There's actually so much power in being a woman, and I think that women are trying to be equal to men.
You know
which-
what? You would never, because a lot of women don't have dads.
Yeah, that's true.
But then that goes to question like what women need to choose the right men.
Yeah. It's accountability.
Thank God.
Yo, real quick, shout out to JT, man. JT, we got you on the line. Real quick, you've been hearing what we're talking about, bro. Any questions? Any thoughts on that?
So I got two questions, not related to what y'all are talking about, even though what y'all are talking about is freaking good and people on the panel are actually smart for once.
Yes.
Thank you. Me too.
So my first question is more towards the ladies, right? Because I know in today's age, a lot of girls have sugar daddies. So my question would be, why do you think it's okay to claim things that your sugar daddy gives you if you didn't earn it?
Ooh.
It's not.
Can anyone take this one?
What was the question? Can you
explain?
So he's saying like if your sugar daddy's buying you like a car or a home or an apartment or maybe a Chanel bag, right? Why is it that women go online and claim it as if they got it on their own when in reality they it's
because they know they feel ashamed and they know that people are gonna give them backlash for that.
Okay.
I feel like
But why would they go online and promote it?
I think it just
because they want attention.
Yeah.
They
It's
want
like
people. They want to show
Okay.
like
Yeah.
I'm better.
I agree.
Like
Yeah.
I am
It's
that
like we're
bitch.
conquering,
trying to prove something.
you know?
Okay.
It is.
You're conquering.
Yeah, like
trying
you
to-
conquer girls when
That's
you.
sad though.
Trying to prove like a status, like a fake status.
It is sad
It's
because
sad.
Yo, can I ask you a question? Because you look like you'd have a sugar daddy.
I have guys that provide for me.
Okay. So wouldn't you say that those are, in essence, kind of like sugar daddies?
Yeah, but like also like any good boyfriend's like a sugar daddy too.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
say
you don't
like-
have a boyfriend.
But you said you
yeah,
have guys.
you have guys. Yeah,
But
that's not a
if
boyfriend.
I'm casually dating guys and they want to take care of me, like hell yeah.
How many? How many guys are you casually dating?
No, I wouldn't even say it's casually dating, but like giving.
That's what you said. I'm just using your words.
Okay, but I would say like getting to know each other.
Okay, how many guys are
on
you
that
getting to
level?
know each other?
Hey yo, like, because I'm like, how
Nah,
much
give
am
me
I
a
really
number.
getting
Give
to
me
know
a number.
them?
Give me a number. Give me a number.
Consistently one person, but of
Bro, you
course,
said multiple.
but I'm saying nothing's exclusive. So over the
Sound like
period
you
of
can't
time, like
calculate
things are able to doors open.
So like 10.
No, whatever you want to believe. So
You
say
said
numbers.
multiple, but now
But
you're
I'm
saying
saying
one.
consistently, there's one person on the regular basis, and then things are not like exclusive. So I'm willing to see what's out there.
How many guys provide for you right now? Because you said multiple. How many guys provide for you?
Mainly just one, but like I said, like 2 or 3.
Okay. Aria, does the guy that you're mainly talking to know about the other guys?
I don't
Red
like.
flag.
I don't.
Okay. Here's the thing, Aria. Listen. So this guy, right? And thank you for being honest. So this guy is giving you his time, his attention. He's giving you resources. Clearly, there's a reason why he's number one, right? Maybe you find him the most attractive or whatever, but he's definitely giving you resources, right? So is it fair for him to be giving you all this, and then you're also getting things from other men?
But it's not a secret.
Okay, but you said that you're not exclusive with him, correct?
Right.
But you, when I asked you if he knew, you didn't say
Well,
anything.
it's not that I'm constantly bringing it to his attention. Like that would be like on the line of like where I'd say like, oh, that's just a simp. Like I could tell him whatever and be like completely like throwing it in his face. But if he asks me, I'll tell him the truth.
Have you
But
ever asked you?
Yeah, and it's not an issue.
Okay.
I'm being honest.
Okay.
But
No, I
I'm just
appreciate
not
that.
going to be like disrespectful with it. Like, oh yeah, and this guy is also wanting to pay my rent this month. You
Okay.
have competition. Like, no, I'm gonna let him do it in peace.
Here's the thing though. Like, I don't know about the other gentlemen on the panel, but I've never had multiple girls take care of me. I've never even had one girl take care of me.
It's rare.
So like,
I have.
Okay, so Josh, Josh has a little weird. Josh has.
I'm a real player.
He's a little He's a little different.
I'm a
Okay,
real freak.
Good for you.
Not a real
but,
freak.
but personally, for me too, also, I would not be attracted to a woman if she was taking care of me. I would feel like that's more like something
Right.
that like a mother does
Right.
Yeah.
for her son. You know what I mean? That's
My
why I
ex
don't
is
I don't
my
believe in
son.
50-50. I don't believe in none of that.
It'll make you feel like less of a man. Like
Don't you feel like a woman could take care of you though?
And then it has me feeling like I'm a man.
I'm sorry, real quick.
Explain.
I'm gonna let
I-
you get go ahead.
Yeah,
Yo, JT, because I know you have another question. Give me 1 second. Go ahead.
like women can take care of men though, but in different ways.
You're a nurturer. You're
Okay.
a caretaker. You're not providing for me any type of like
No, yeah.
financials at all.
That's what I'm saying though, is that like you might not have a woman take care of you financially, but obviously you're with her for a reason. She
Okay.
gives you something, she fulfills something in you. Like you said, like with your girl, you
Yeah.
know, you feel needed, you feel wanted, and obviously like she brings something to the table
Of course.
right.
that you want.
I understand what you're. We agree with you, but
Yeah, we do.
specifically, we're talking about financials.
This is like
No, I
sugar
know.
daddy
I'm just
taking
saying, but
care
like she
of.
could also do stuff like it's a line that's all connected. You have financials, right? But what is she gonna do with that money? She's going to give it back to you tenfold. It's like an investment.
She's supposed to multiply.
What do you,
Men-
what do you mean
like-
tenfold? I've never seen a woman take money
No.
and ten.
no. I use that analogy
I'd
wrong.
stay with that girl for a while.
no, you're not.
Here you go, baby. Here's 100K. Here you go.
Yeah, go to that next action now.
I used that analogy wrong. I saw.
You might be dating Bitcoin.
Oh, God.
You might be dating Bitcoin. You might throw in
I
back with 1,000.
No,
Where's
it's
my-
an analogy. It's that she gives it back to you tenfold as far as value in your life. You give
Yes.
her money to go to the store. She comes back. She makes a
Yes.
home. You give it to her for groceries. You come back to a meal.
I agree.
So you're basically saying a girl makes the house a home.
Yes,
Yeah.
I truly do believe that.
But we're not arguing
Yeah.
against that. We
No, I know.
agree with that.
I'm agreeing that, while you bring that to the table, women, you said that like, oh, I've never had a woman provide me. I know it was specifically was financials, but I do want to add on that acknowledgement.
Yeah,
for women
but
doing
see,
that.
But she's still not providing for me
the re-
because
the
it's
re-
my money that's
the-
getting the groceries. So
the-
I could cook for myself if I really wanted
the
to.
reason why I said that.
Abby agrees with you 100%.
The reason why I said that was because men are providing for her financially.
Yeah.
What I said is I've never had a woman provide for me financially, and nor do I want one to provide for me financially. What I'm saying is, you're right.
Yeah.
There's things that she brings that I honestly I wouldn't want it from nobody else. Like I wouldn't. Yes, like I could Uber Eats, but I love it when she cooks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's certain things that like women can do that like men love. Like that makes me, bro. That makes me. The fact that I don't have to Uber Eats or go out to eat here in Miami because there's so many places to go eat. Like I can just stay here and eat while I work. Bro, you're helping me out so much. You know what I mean? But fuck, JT, you had another question?
Yes. Actually, shout out to Eric, bro, because we were actually talking about this. So my question is, why does society focus so much on celebrating Pride Month that it neglects National Men's Health Month?
Okay. So this month is National Men's Health Month, and this is
I didn't even know that.
Me neither. I'm gonna be honest.
It also happens to be Gay Pride Month.
I knew that.
Which is crazy because
I didn't know they were in the same month.
That was a good question. I didn't even know there was a National Men's Health Month. I had no idea.
They get so much time to celebrate that, and it's crazy to me because overall, like Father's Day is coming up, and like you don't really see commercials the way you do for Mother's Day.
Yeah, that's so true.
You don't even really see fathers being celebrated. Like for Mother's Day, you got dinner plans, you got nail plans for your mom, you got something. But for dads, it's like here's some socks, bro. if that.
Crazy
You know what I mean?
enough, honestly speaking, aside from being a dental assistant as well, I actually work for the airline.
Okay.
So when Mother's Day comes around, you will see back-to-back flowers getting flown in for the entire month.
Yeah.
Father's Day, nothing.
Nothing
Will
they
come
say
in.
they say men only get flowers when they're dead. Which
That's factual.
Do men want flowers?
We men like
I'll
flowers.
send them.
All right.
I've never had anybody give me flowers. I'm not going to
I don't know how to react.
But how I think it'd be like making you feel feminine now.
I honestly, if my girl was to give me flowers, I think I'd be like, thank you. You know what I mean? to me, it's not so much the flowers; it's a gesture,
Correct.
Yeah.
right?
Correct.
It's like the meaning behind it. But just in general, I think if we're talking about what JT is asking, is that in society, men are at the bottom of the totem pole.
men's mental health.
Men's mental health in general, like if you look at the court system, anything that has to do with men is at the bottom. We have always come last, and to an extent, I think that's actually a good thing in some ways. Like for instance, when the Titanic was going down, I was okay with men staying on the boat. I think women and children should be saved first, right?
Goodbye.
But when it comes to, but when it is sad though. Like for instance, a lot of people don't know this, but like the men commit self-deletion more than anybody else. You know what I mean? And there's a reason for that. So I think that we should. I don't know. It feels weird saying this, but I really do think we should take that a little bit more seriously, because there's a lot of people out here, a lot of men out here that feel like they're alone. When in reality, the thing is that we're all kind of going through the same thing. But what I've noticed about men is we don't really pity each other.
Correct.
And to an extent, I'm actually okay with that. But I do also feel like, maybe if men kind of came together a little bit more, maybe it'd be less dudes taking their own lives.
Correct.
Because more guys are becoming effeminate and bitches.
Well, here's the thing though. Like, if I just met you, right?
Correct. Yeah.
But if me, you, Bezo, and let's say all five of us got together after the show or something, we just like came up with a plan to start a business together. If we were all equally dedicated, bro, there's nothing that we couldn't do as men.
Correct.
But men rarely ever do that. Rarely. Like there's almost never. I've never seen men just come together and be like, "Listen, man, we're gonna build something together." It never happens.
Because men are so used to doing things for themselves and by themselves.
I think men are too egotistic.
It's not an ego thing. It goes back to male mental health. I've been doing this by myself the entire time.
It depends on the person, though.
Yeah, it does.
Some people are insecure.
Enter the mic, please. Enter the mic. Enter the mic.
Some people are insecure, right? So some people will think, oh, if I work with this person, what if they do something wrong in the future? You know what I mean? Instead of just kind of like understanding, you gotta have a little bit of faith and just take that jump.
That goes back to the fact that I trust me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
as you should.
Baze, me and you might be partners.
Yeah.
But I don't know how you move. I know how I move.
Right.
So I'd rather take that job to myself, take the headache, take the burden onto myself because I know how it's gonna get done.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So since we don't know each other, we don't have that level of trust with each other. And that goes back to male mental health, because I, as a man, and you as a man, we're not in a society where we can express that to each other.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how I feel.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me how you feel. So
yeah,
I'm gonna just do it on my own.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
And back to the whole why pride is more common than male mental health, why we know, why everybody knew that it was Pride Month and not Male Mental Health Month, is because generally nobody really, I'm not gonna say nobody cares about male mental health,
but they really, not.
I'm a big advocate when it comes to
generalizing. Yeah, people really don't.
We just depend on.
And I'm saying that as a woman, like
tilt his mic.
Yeah,
tilt the actual mic.
Yeah, Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah, so I'm a big advocate on male mental health. I will stress male mental health. I'll have friends that'll be going through things, and I will check on you every day.
Yeah,
I will make sure that you're good. Why? Because I have been in situations where I felt alone.
Yeah.
A lot of men feel alone, but are not actually alone. I got close-knit friends that I've known since middle school to this day. And I just went to his wedding. So it's like, these are my guys, but I feel like I can't talk to you about how I feel because something is keeping me from doing that. And that's just the fact that I cannot physically express myself. But on the other side of the spectrum, gay pride is, publicized, advertised. We got you go down 13th Street in Collins, there's a rainbow right over that street.
I mean,
FIU has cop cars filled with rainbows. Yeah,
exactly. So it's like
the schools got it.
They got the streets painted with
I mean, they got rainbows everywhere, bro.
It's in your face.
Everywhere.
So it's normalized on one perspective, but it's not normalized on the other perspective. I can't come to you and talk to you because if I be like, hey, I feel, alone, embarrassed, X, Y, and Z, I'll throw you to the other side. I'm like, hey, cut that gay shit out and go over there.
Yeah.
That's how men are.
Yeah.
Damn,
I've done that part.
I've done that.
And someone be like, yo, my girl just broke up with me. Yo, let's go to the strip club. That's not what I want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like give me like a sense of security and comfort that I need on one perspective. But if I come off as being vulnerable, it's being taken as being sensitive.
Yeah. Yeah. In society.
So
Yeah.
if I'm on one side and I feel away, you're gonna throw me to the other side of the bus, and it's like, damn.
Yeah.
Cut that gay shit out.
Look, let's be honest. For men, it's just a lose-lose situation. It comes down to that, man. It's just a lose-lose situation. For women, I mean, you guys have each other. Women are always supporting each other. Okay. Listen, go on TikTok. Just go on any TikTok video where you see a woman crying. There's nothing but other women just supporting her.
I mean, shit, the whole body positivity movement.
And guys are supporting her. The people that have this girl could literally be lying about a situation, and she'll have an endless amount of support on there by both men and women. Okay. Then you guys have most likely women have like family members over guys that, like, for instance, his family might not go to him because he's a grown man, but they'll come to you even though you're a grown woman, right? Because you're a woman. So in general,
no, but that's true. Like in my household, like I'm not gonna lie, my older brother Joel, like they do treat us differently, especially when it comes to emotions, because
Why?
I'm the
Because
youngest
he-
and I'm a girl.
yeah, but he's also a guy,
Exactly.
right? So he's expected to just be a man.
Like
He's
I
expected to
haven't,
just
I
be tough.
genuinely have not gone through what he has gone through because I have it easier than him because
Yeah.
I'm a girl.
Yeah,
It's,
I mean,
it's okay to cry.
yeah, women live with safety nets, man. It's like imagine if you're playing a game and you have like 1,000 lives compared to a man that maybe has like 5 lives.
All hard mode.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're exactly on top of hard mode.
So
Yeah.
you're on like very hard, and women are like very easy. Plus, you have 1,000 lives, right? And then you have all these ways to win. Do me a favor, JT. Do you have any other questions for the panel, bro?
No, I mean, you guys pretty much covered it. But what I do want to say to the girl that was talking about like how her brother is treated differently. So I grew up with 2 sisters, right? And then it was always like, oh, like don't hit women, this and that, like the normal stuff that people like to say, right? But at the same time, it enabled my sisters to kind of like walk all over me, right?
Yeah.
To the point where it's like I always wanted to not be home because it's like,
well, I don't blame you.
Attacked, right?
I do have something to say about that though.
But as a man, if I showed that emotion, if I showed my frustration, I was getting in trouble. Like I was getting my phone taken, or I was told to go to my room or something like that, right? But I feel like had my mental health been more, taken care of as a kid, it wouldn't have came out as an adult.
Okay.
But even if I feel like women do need to learn how to be accountable, and your sisters definitely need to be accountable for all the fucked up shit that they did to you.
Okay,
100%.
listen, that sounds great, but no one's gonna hold them accountable.
No.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Listen, we have situations. Even,
Like as you said earlier, I wish I could tell you something, but this truly is a lose-lose situation.
It is, yeah.
I mean, I'm even baffled. I wish I knew what to tell you, and I can't be like, oh, my relationships with my brother is not like that, because that's a bitch thing to say, but it genuinely is a lose-lose situation.
It is. That's just the way it is. It's the way it's always been too. What's up, bro? You had something to say on that?
Honestly, what I'll say is the same thing I tell everybody. As a grown man, it's okay, go to therapy.
I agree
No
with
man
that.
should be ashamed to go to therapy.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like if you feel like you have nobody, absolutely nobody to talk to you about what you're going through, go to therapy.
Why is that a
And-
red flag?
Yeah.
Because men are being shamed for being able to be vulnerable. Put yourself in a situation where you're allowed to be vulnerable
Yeah.
and talk about what you need to in order to make yourself a better person. Because by the end of the day, if women want this certain standard of men, they got to go through the process. Everything is a process.
Yeah.
So, as you said, there's a certain level of men that are not the norm.
Yeah.
There's only a small percentage of these men.
Yeah.
Why? Because they didn't go through the process.
Yeah.
They didn't unload their baggage.
Mhm.
They're holding it on the shoulders by themselves because they don't got women or men on their their corner in order to help.
But let me ask you a question. Let's say a guy goes to a therapist, right? That therapist is going to solve that one situation. What happens with the other situations now? If unless the guy can solve it by himself and he doesn't need to go to a therapist. Now every time a situation happens, he solves it by himself.
That's not how therapy works.
Yeah.
That's not how therapy
Like,
works.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right.
I've been to therapy before. I'm very
Okay.
open about my mental health, and therapy is so much more than, oh, I need to go to my therapist
Yeah.
and have a conversation about a problem. It's about working yourself. You know, you might not even realize, like, oh, I don't feel sad every day, I don't feel depressed every day. You as a man can also go to therapy for self-improvement. Like if
Yeah.
you feel like, I want to try to figure out tactics, like, I just don't feel productive, I don't feel motivated, I want to be more than what I am. Therapists are clinically trained people. These people are trained by medical professionals. They are medical professionals. They understand psychology. They understand the brain chemistry.
Facts.
It's science. It's not just like, oh, let's go talk about how I feel about this one incident. It's way more than that.
Some men just want to.
So here's what I got to say about that.
To a certain extent, I agree to a certain extent about the therapist and all that, but I feel like me writing my music has helped me more than a therapist has ever.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Actually,
I agree.
Yeah.
You can
That's
take
the
care of your
therapy.
mental health in
Okay.
different ways.
The only
you
thing
know?
I'll say about therapy is that's some gay ass shit. Okay. All jokes aside. All right. All jokes aside. Listen. Okay. So I've always been against therapy. I've always been against it. But I gotta admit, bro. What I'm realizing right now that I'm getting older and I'm maturing also is that sometimes, bro, it's not about going to therapy to have your problem solved.
You can read books.
Sometimes it's just about
Letting it out.
sometimes it's just about being understood.
Yeah.
As a man, being understood. That's it, bro. I don't want you to solve my problems. I just want you to understand what I'm going through. And then by being understood, I'm like, you know what? I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I'm actually pretty normal.
No, yeah, you need to rationalize your issue.
Let me solve my because you can talk to yourself all you want, but come on, bro. Like, what are you gonna say to yourself? Yeah, bro, you're not crazy.
I feel like
all you know is what you know.
So I will understand, but it took me a while to get to the point where I'm like, you know what? Because I'm not looking at therapy as like, oh, a cry session. I'm looking, and I've never been to therapy. But I'm saying is, if I was to go, I'd go there with the intent to say, you know what? I'm gonna try to understand why I'm thinking the way I'm thinking.
That's exactly what they help you with.
And then and move on from there.
That might not be a bad thing, but what I'm about to say, but isn't that kind of like seeking validation?
Exactly.
Yeah, to an extent.
Therapists can call you out.
I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just asking a question.
No, and that's a good question. But the thing is, we're all seeking validation. Like we're listen.
I don't drive the cars I drive. Just not for validation.
We're all social creatures, bro. Like that's what we are. We're social creatures. Like we're in one shape, form. Like we're all looking for validation, whether it be the post on Instagram, maybe getting a compliment from your girlfriend or boyfriend. Whatever way you do it, we're all doing it. We're all doing it.
But I can tell you this though. You might be spending X amount, let's say $100 per hour for a session with your therapist. If you're wilding, your therapist will tell you you're wilding.
They will.
Like,
Absolutely.
that's, rationally, clinically, you're wilding.
Yeah.
Can't figure that out.
Like,
And any successful person that I've ever looked up to, they've had one or two things, if not both. They've either consistently gone to the gym, which builds mental health, like mental strength, right?
Because the endorphins release.
Or they've done both and also done therapy.
it's an outlet.
Reading books help. Reading books help a lot.
Everybody has their outlet.
Yeah.
Reading books is an outlet, but it also provides knowledge as well.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna try something just for like for understanding and be able to be more knowledgeable on it. I'm gonna go to a therapist just to see what it's like.
I hate it. I
don't need one.
Listen. Hold on. Bring one here.
Yes.
Here's the issue though. You're going in there with the intent. And it's a negative,
Okay, so I mean, hold on.
Go in there, like you're already going in there with a negative mindset.
Let's have like a mediator or some shit. That's cool. Like therapists, other people in there.
Let's have a therapist here.
No, the thing is that that is supposed to be a one-on-one thing, bro.
Correct.
You don't bring a therapist in here and think you're not gonna get deep. That's not how it happens.
They can ask you each question and then be like,
listen,
hey,
one of my favorite movies is called Antoine Fisher. If you guys have ever seen that movie, if you haven't, I recommend it. It's called Antoine Fisher. It's about this guy that was in the Navy. He ended up going to Denzel Washington, which was like his therapist or whatever. And that, I'm telling you, bro, like that shit will change your life if you go in there with the right mindset. That's all I'm saying.
I agree 100%.
In the military, we were just taught like you don't go to the therapist,
and that's cool.
But they do.
I have people in the
literally
military.
require it.
But doesn't that go to show societal
They want you.
expectations
They
of
say
men?
go, but they don't.
No, but
Go,
they
you're
have,
fucked.
but they
Go,
have
you're
therapists
fucked.
on bases though.
Correct.
They want you. They
do
like
have
if they,
therapists on
bro.
base, but if you
It's a
show your
finesse.
emotion, they make you do push-ups and they make you run.
Yeah, it's a finesse. It's a
And that's-
finesse.
But that's the problem.
It's a finesse.
But the problem is they give you, you know, negative reactions to expressing yourself. But it's like, no, if you express yourself,
I mean,
you'll
it's
be
the
bottled up.
military, bro.
Right.
I-
No,
I-
listen,
I'm
they
army.
they're really trying to help you, but like within helping you, they're going to report something on your document, right?
Trying to help.
There's something. Hold on. There's
Yeah.
something wrong. This guy said this. I don't think he should be in this
They're
position.
trying to help themselves because again, we need all of you, this entire group, military. We need all of you guys to follow one suit. We need everybody on the same page. So if I tell you to shoot and you cry, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So I need everybody on the same page. So if you have any emotional rebuttal to what I tell you to do, there's going to be consequences.
Yeah, and I get that
And
100%.
And that's mentally.
But that's
how
why
people make
those
that
two
correlation.
things are so different because you're dealing with like, on one hand, like you're in a real world, and then on the other hand, you're talking about like literally life or death.
Correct.
So that though you can't really like compare.
But the
it to-
logical person isn't going to put himself through life or death.
But that's the
So
thing.
they want the crazy motherfuckers. That's why they don't really want y'all to go to therapy.
Hold on, JC, you had something else you wanted to talk about? Go ahead.
Yeah, because since I'm actually ex-army,
Oh,
Thank you for your service.
yep. Thank you.
so they train you to be a killer. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me? So I try to avoid fights because I know I'd probably win. But we do have therapists. But like Basil said, the therapist writes down what you tell them. So if you tell them you have anxiety, they're gonna report back to your sergeant that you have anxiety.
Yeah, but
And
like if I go
the
to a
quickest
therapist
way-
in the real
quickest
world,
way
who's he
leave the
reporting
army,
to?
Right?
No one.
But
They
Yeah,
still
confidentiality.
document
Yeah.
everything.
Everything is documented.
I understand that, but unless you're like saying you're gonna cause harm to someone, like they're really not. Who they're gonna go to?
They legally cannot.
But
So
at this,
exactly, they legally cannot tell you
So
that.
what happens, right, is the quickest way out of the army is if you serve your contract. But if you get like medical discharge or whatever, it's gonna take a lot longer for you to leave.
yeah, the
Okay.
7-Eleven.
They have to do like psych evals and a bunch of other stupid shit. But that's the army, man. They want killers.
Okay.
They want crazy.
Yo, JT. Thank you so much for calling in today, bro. I want to get to the rest of the super chats real quick.
Anytime, bro.
All right, brother.
Thank
Take
you.
care. Go ahead, bro. Let's get to the rest of the super chats.
Alrighty, we got a super chat from Rudy, $9.99. Shout out to you, bro. And he sent another super chat, $9.99. Women can wear fake lashes, fake hair, fake nails. As soon as a man wears fake jewelry, he gets crucified. Why is that? W. Josh.
I've
Okay.
never crucified.
Me
men
neither. I
personally.
mean, I just think that's like normal.
Shout out to
I think it's
first of all, shout out to
all
my boy right
Yeah.
there.
Come on.
Because you got no money if you got fake.
Why are you
Thank you
gonna
for keeping
pretend
it
you
real.
have
Martin,
money?
thank you for
Straight up.
keeping it
But you
real.
don't have money either if you're like spending, what is it, fake eyelashes?
If
Nah,
anything,
you got
where's
money
my
for that.
money to look like
No,
that?
you got money.
Like,
Yeah, you
lash
gotta have
sections
money.
are
Yeah.
expensive.
Each
So why
set
not
is
get
like
the lash extension?
$70.
No,
Lashes
I-
are like $70.
No,
Yeah,
I
not
get
cheap.
I think in his
pedicures like
perspective, he doesn't care if they're
every
strips
2
or
weeks. I
extensions.
spend like $40 every 2 weeks just on my feet, and my lashes like
God damn, that's cheap.
yeah. No, really?
I'm sorry, bro. I
no,
went
just for
and
my
I'm-
toes.
Okay.
If I do my nails, it's rare to do my nails because then it'd be expensive.
Yeah, it's more expensive.
Okay.
But for lashes, $80 for just a classic
Who you got
set.
to?
Just
Okay, so hold on,
Yeah.
ladies,
I
ladies,
thought the extensions were the
Um,
most expensive ones.
yeah.
ladies,
are.
ladies,
individuals.
real quick. So, what do you think is your value as a woman to society? Like in our eyes as men, what do you think we look at as far as value?
I know you want me to say that it's like all the way we look, but I think that my greatest like men in my life have stayed and helped me the most because of my personality. And
Oh no, that's wrong. Where's the ass, bro?
yeah, no, it's not just about the way you
I
look.
genuinely I don't disagree with her though.
It's
Because the men that
Hold
stay
on.
for-
How old are you?
I'm 19.
You're 19 and you're pretty.
Thank you.
That's your value.
No, it's not.
She's smart.
No, I'm telling you.
A
Listen,
guy.
I would never get to know your personality if you're not young and beautiful.
Okay, but
like, think about
that's
it.
not true for all men though.
What-
no, I
I'm
mean,
talking
of
about
course it's
majority.
beautiful to a certain
Yeah.
extent, but I'm saying like I've
Hold on, you know how many ugly girls have great personalities that aren't being like paid
And some
attention
of them
to?
are beautiful to somebody.
Okay, to somebody, but majority of men don't care for them.
But I'm saying that it could be
Some of them are
me.
beautiful to somebody. Yes.
It could be me against the Miami-fied BBL version of me, and I could still get things based off my personality and how I am as a person.
I understand.
Goodbye.
We still
But
gotta
what I'm
talk to you
saying,
first.
I'm saying that most men are gonna go for the girls that just have that the look.
I see what you're trying to say.
I know, I can
Again, we
too.
still got to talk to you first.
Yes.
You got to give me a
Bro,
reason
when
to
I,
walk up to you.
when I met her, like in person, I didn't give a fuck what the personality was because I have to be attractive first.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
You got him with the personality.
What-
though. You got him.
Now, here's the thing: the physical will attract you, the personality will keep you.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
The mental will keep you. So what
Well,
I'm saying,
women are the same way.
But having
They're
a
like,
high
oh,
lust
yeah,
after
men.
you is not that valuable. Like there's not really much value in
no, but
lust.
you're saying that your value is not your personality. You know how many beautiful women here in Miami have shitty personalities
So many.
and are still with multimillionaires?
Garbage.
This happens all the time. Like your value is your youth, your fertility, and you know.
I could see both sides.
What?
But it's still I'm
Come
just saying I have access to a different
It's very simple.
something
your youth,
from guys based off what I offer after the way I look.
Your youth, your beauty, and your fertility. And this is why some girls will get mad when the pretty girls are always the ones that are getting the attention. Like even amongst friends, you'll have girls that will envy that girl that's always getting the attention. Why? Because they understand she's getting all the attention because she's the one that looks the best. Because
think that's fair?
because for men that is the way it is fair.
Survival of the
It
fittest.
is fair.
I'm sorry.
But what about
Listen,
something you
said
can't
pretty
change?
privilege.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
Talk about it.
Hold on. What did you just say?
I said, what about something you can't change?
Okay,
Is
so
that
let me tell
fair?
you some things that we
Morally?
can't change. Men cannot change their height.
Okay,
We
I agree.
cannot change our
get surgery.
dick size. Can I finish, bro?
Yeah, thank you.
So we can't change our dick size. We can't change what race we are. We can't change. There's so many things that we get judged for every single day that we cannot change.
100%.
I think you guys could change that thick size now.
Okay, bro. See, you
Come
always
on,
have,
you're
you
going
always
to
have,
extreme.
come on,
Yes,
bro.
like you could change your height by getting breaking your
Can you
legs.
change your pussy size?
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay, but
I
like,
don't
you
know
see
about
how
that.
stupid that
I don't
sounds?
know about that.
Can you
though.
change your pussy size?
I mean, men has actually done that though.
Oh, but see, like, what?
I think you can get vaginal
With money, though.
rejuvenation.
Okay,
Yeah.
who
It's like an
cares?
operation.
What I'm saying is, what woman is really out here changing her pussy size?
A lot.
A lot of them.
Okay.
What y'all talking
So
to?
this
I've
question,
never heard
but for
that.
one man,
Yeah,
for one guy,
I've
Listen,
never heard that.
what I'm saying is, women, your value is your beauty, your youth, and your fertility.
That's
No
true.
guy wants to be with older women. I don't want to be with a 40-year-old.
I don't care if you
That's
look
a
good or
fact.
not.
That 40-year-old could be the best cook and have the best personality. I don't want to be with a 40-year-old. I want to be with a young woman, a beautiful woman, and one that can have healthy kids for me. That's all we care about, bro.
That's
Now,
true.
you asked me if that's fair.
But yeah, but it's also not fair on the men's
No,
side
it-
either. I will
it-
acknowledge that.
It is fair because men get judged on what their value is as far as like finances.
Yes.
So if you're broke, you could be the most attractive guy, but I'm gonna go with that fat millionaire,
'Cause he
right?
got
Because he's got that money. It is
And
the
is
way
that
it
a
is.
bad thing? Like, bro, I'm not gonna go date an ugly girl. So why would I expect you to date a broke guy? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, now we're not gonna sit here and cry about it. As
That's
men,
a
we
fact.
understand that's the
true.
game,
That's true.
right? But like women will sit here and cry about the fact that, well, you don't accept that I'm curvy. You're not curvy. You're 280 pounds. You know what I mean? But in society, I got banned off fucking TikTok for that shit. I called a girl fat.
Yeah.
And
That's insane.
but you go on TikTok, you hear women calling men fat all day long.
That's true.
They're not getting banned.
That's
So that's just the way the game is for men and women. It's unfair, but I don't sit here and cry about it. I just try. I love video games. Like as a kid, that's the one. I remember my grandmother used to be like, "You'll never make money doing video games." And then there's like a 7-year-old making $22 million just like
He's
playing
Just
video
loving it.
games. You know what I mean? But the point is that like I look at life as a video game. How can I win? This is the obstacle. How can I get around it? How can I win? I don't cry about it. Like in a game, you can't cry about it. The game's not going to change.
No.
That's true.
It is what it is.
Mhm.
You just got to figure out a way how to like Super Mario was when I was a kid. Super Mario was one of my favorite games. You just have to figure a way to win, bro. That's
Find a
it.
cheat code or something.
So yeah,
I just wish
is
girls
fair.
would take like accountability for it. Like, yo, that's how it is. And
think about it
It's
like
true,
this.
though. It's
Think about it like this, right? If you're comparing the two, because you said, is it fair?
Yeah.
As a woman, you're essentially born with your value. You're born, you're a woman. Congratulations. You have a leg up in the world. Okay? So,
Really?
I'm sorry?
Oh, I didn't say anything.
No, yes.
No, I said literally.
No, literally. Yeah. And the reason why I say that is because even an average woman can get a shit ton of attention from men.
True.
Right? Now, the most attractive guy, guess what? Okay, cool. Congrats to you. You're attractive. You're not gonna get any fucking, freebies in life. It's just the way it is. Men have to work for their shit.
That's a
You
fact.
hear this guy? He's literally just said, "Oh, I do this, this, and this, and I work with the airlines." My man has like four jobs. You know what I mean? But it's like, guess what?
You got to.
I had a girl that came here from fucking Montana, from Montana to Miami. The next day I saw her story, private jet. Congratulations. You're a woman. You can go on a private jet because you look pretty, and that's just your value. I've never been on a private jet yet. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for some fucking woman to be like, yo,
I'm trying to get flown out. We're not getting flown out.
Nah, it ain't happening. That's just the way it is. It's unfair. You guys have the privilege of having the luxury of easy mode, and yet you guys still sit here and say that you have it harder than men.
I agree, because like I said earlier, like when I gave the analogy of my brother, like yeah, I definitely do have it easier because I'm a girl.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Is like so as men, can you blame us for not respecting women to the extent that we respect other men? Because we understand we understand that you have it easy. So if you got if what's your favorite car in the whole world?
Suzuki Samurai.
Okay, so if we both have one, but your parents gave that shit to you for free, and I had to work 10 years to get my shit, who do you think I'm gonna respect more? Mine or yours?
Yours.
And that's how men look at things, right? It's like, yo, you have to work for that, bro. You have to work to get on this yacht. You have to pay a lot of money. She got in just because. And she don't even know nobody on this boat. She just got in because.
Just she a girl. She a girl.
She literally was born a woman, and then congrats. Come on.
Yeah, I've literally had that situation where I've had girls hit my phone. Literally hit my phone. When are you doing the next yacht party?
Yeah.
When you pay for it?
Yeah.
Shit. But that's the thing. I'm a broker. That's how I make money. Like I have legit LLC. I have my legit business for what I do.
Yeah.
Just because you're pretty, you feel like, oh, I don't need to pay to get on. Just because you want me to be on, you should set one up on this certain day so I can be there.
Yeah.
In order to make it fun for you.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't help me. But that's the thing. As you said, we're not getting flown out. I gotta work for the airline to get flown out. So it's like, I gotta do my part. I gotta make my means in order to fly for free.
Correct.
You might have someone that pays for what you got going on.
Yeah. Even then, you gotta wait on standby to fly too.
Exactly. A dude is gonna.
Okay, and here's my thing.
He's
So back to
you.
you. So you're saying, is it fair?
Yeah.
It's actually completely unfair for the men, but we're not crying about it.
No, yeah.
Like I really genuinely, and don't get me wrong, we talk about this a lot here on this podcast, but I'm not crying about it. I'm cool with the fact that you guys have the luxury to just get stuff for free.
Well, remember them women are like emotional creatures, so obviously like, you're gonna cry about it.
Not all.
People are
not all, but most women are
people are emotional.
Everybody
masculine.
What I'm saying is for me personally, the way that I'm built anyways, I want to work for my shit anyways.
Yeah.
Like you could give it to me for free, and like cool, but then like it wouldn't feel right anyways.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
The other guys aren't gonna respect you either.
You feel like you
Like
owe
if
them.
someone gave you 150K, but I had to earn it, I'm like, nigga, you didn't do shit. For
Yeah,
that. Like you
100%.
I
don't know
literally
what to
felt
go
that
through.
way.
Yeah.
During COVID, when everybody was catching unemployment, I was like, damn, I'm not doing shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally getting 3 bands in a week, and I'm like, damn, I've just been sitting in my house.
Yeah.
Literally, I made it from level 1 to level 300 in GTA, and I haven't been doing shit.
Yeah. And it's just the way that it is, man. It is the way that it is, and women have it easy. So
Sometimes.
give me one situation where women have it hard.
So I'm gonna use what you said as a prime example. You know how you said.
Speak into the mic, please.
You know how you were saying, oh, a woman's value is her fertility,
Mhm.
her age,
Mhm.
and her looks.
Okay.
So you have a woman, right?
Yeah.
Who was born into poverty. She
Mhm.
was never really pretty.
Mhm.
She's aged up, and let's say she's like in her 40s now. She's not the most attractive woman in the world,
Mhm.
and she's past her prime in that way, right?
Mhm.
A man at 40 could still work very hard and go and get a leg up in a business, right? Because of his intellect, right? But do you think that maybe there might be a problem with a woman going in who's 40 and somebody won't acknowledge her intellect, even if she has the same as men, because she's a woman?
Okay. So here's the thing. We all have our valuable years, right? For women, I should really let the women answer this one. As a matter of fact, we'll do that real quick. What do you think, in your opinion, is your prime years for women?
For marriage and having a
for
family,
marriage,
right?
for having a family, your most beautiful years as far as youth.
Guys,
all of that.
Guys being attracted to you.
What do you think are your best years?
Like 21 to 25.
21 to 25. What about you?
Like
Into the mic, please, ladies.
19 to 32, maybe.
Oh, okay. What about you?
20 to 35.
20 to 35. What about you?
21 to 30.
Okay. What about you?
19 to 25.
19 to 25. What about you?
I would say like for that specifically, probably early 20s.
Okay. Early 20s. Can you give me a range?
I would say from maybe like 20 to 26-ish.
Okay. Now, real quick, what do you think? What years do you think men are most valuable at? Give me a range.
Like 35 and up. 35 to 45.
Okay. What about you?
I would say like 25 to
Into the mic, please.
25 to maybe even 50.
Okay. What about you?
30 to 60.
What about you over here?
Like 20.
Damn,
Yo, Ali,
Listen, man, some people like them old. All right? they like what they like. All right. What about you?
27 to like 30, 40.
30, 40. What about you?
25 to 35.
What about you?
I would say again a broad spectrum of early 20s to probably like even 50s or 60s.
You think a guy's prime is early 20s? What 21-year-old to 28-year-old do you know that's making
I know
over 100K?
I know a couple of guys that are that age. A good handful.
They're the
not
minority, though.
Yes,
You're
they're
talking,
all minorities.
You're talking about outliers.
You just
though.
admitted there's a minority. The exception doesn't make the rules.
But don't you think that like if a prime should be able to cover like everybody, or are you saying like
that's not how a prime works?
a prime should be like somebody that can make it successfully?
It's more like general.
No, a prime, yeah, exactly. What a prime is basically general. What is like the top tier of whatever we're talking about. So
you're
this
saying,
right now
you're
we're
not
talking
just
about.
saying successful. You're saying top tier.
No, I'm talking
high
about
value.
Yes, I'm talking
High
about
High value man. Okay, a high value man. I would probably say late 20s at the earliest, and then to maybe like 40s or 50s.
Okay. Now here's the thing. You see how there's a difference between men and women. All the women typically say that women are in their prime in their 20s, and men are typically in their primes around after their 30s and moving forward, right? So that's what I was getting back to.
Yeah.
It's like if that woman spent her 20s, her prime years being dumb, which most women do.
True.
Let's be honest.
That's true.
Right now, you guys are in your 20s. You guys aren't looking for marriage. You're out. You're listen.
I am actually.
Listen,
Yes, I
okay.
am.
And listen, when I say you guys, I mean in general. Most women aren't looking for marriage. They're out here on OnlyFans. They're probably stripping, right? On Tinder, on Instagram, you name it, on Hinge. Catching bodies, whole phases, and then you get to 30, right? You get to 30 where you start seeing the crow's feet come in, right? And you start wrinkling up, and you've already done the cocaine, you've already done weed, you fucked up your liver with all this alcohol, and now you say to the guy who's in his prime, who's around your age, take me as I am, right?
Goodbye.
Meanwhile, that guy spent his whole 20s where you were partying, drinking, on Hinge, on Tinder, and now you're like, yo, take me as I am. But this guy was like, hold the fuck up. I just spent my whole 20s building for what I have, and you just want me to take you as you are, and then you also want me to not enjoy the fruits of my labor?
Yeah.
You got me fucked up.
All the way.
All the way
that.
fucked up. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. If that woman spent her prime years wasting them, which is what most women do,
Okay.
I have no pity for her. I have no pity. My biggest thing with women is accountability. So if you make them, I always say, if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So if you want to sit here and waste your best years doing dumb shit, and then when you hit 32, 33, all of a sudden now you're a new woman. Now you're ready to settle down. Nah, bro. Listen, you're gonna have to settle. That's what's gonna happen
Yeah.
because the guys that you want don't want you anymore.
I've known women like that, and they usually go after younger guys, and then they get
I've seen
cheated
that,
on.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that's why, and this is why, because older guys will sleep with younger guys will sleep with older women, but it's just because they want to have that experience, right? The men, such as myself, I'm dating younger, right? Why? Well, I don't want an old bitch, bro. I'm sorry, I don't want an old chick. What am I gonna teach an old chick? She has all this trauma. She's already had every sexual
She gonna
experience.
teach you. If anything.
I don't want that, bro.
Right.
I don't want that. Not only that, but it's like, bro, I'm not trying to have kids with an old chick. I'm not. You know, it's my preference. The thing is, it gets demonized, but women typically date older men. So I've never understood that. Like, as men, we get shitted on for dating younger women, but younger women date older men all the time. It's the same shit. One's accepted, one's not.
I do see that.
It makes no sense to me.
It's just weird
It's
when
that double
they
standard.
look like children. That's the only part where it gets
That
weird.
is
When they
my
like
thing.
literally
That's my
look like kids. That's why I said
Bro,
21.
hold on,
Because
like,
you shouldn't.
if
you
you're
shouldn't drink
18, you're
alcohol.
18.
Yeah,
So
but
you're
it's
going to the
like.
extreme, though.
Yeah.
You're going to the extreme.
Yeah, that's like saying.
Well, I feel like why would you want to
like-
date under
Here's the
like
thing,
an
look,
age where you
a
can drink
woman,
alcohol?
a woman like you could date a 60-year-old,
80, yeah.
and no one would bat an eye. No one gives a. They
My
might.
dad would
They,
bat
they,
an
they,
eye.
might, they might call you a gold digger or whatever, but like, no, who gives a fuck? You get me? But if a 33-year-old dates a 25-year-old or 24-year-old, it's like, why can't you date someone your own
No,
age?
that's cool. It's just
No,
when it's like 18.
You're saying it's cool, but I'm
Jesus.
telling you, every single day, guys get shitted on for these things.
Mm.
Okay, our value is different, ladies. And you guys have to understand, your value comes early, so you kind of get like an advantage in that point, bro. Your value is in your 20s. That's great.
Right.
So use that time to find a good man. Notice I said a good man, not just any man, because I have women that come on the show every single day. All men are shit. All men are dogs. I literally, one of you guys at the beginning of the show, one of you guys literally said men. What'd you say?
I said men are dogs, but
Men
I'm
are
saying 'cause
dogs.
they're all gonna
Okay,
cheat.
listen. Imagine if I said all women are bitches.
That's not true.
If I just generalize that shit, how stupid does that sound?
Yes.
No, the guys that you're picking are dogs.
Well, even if
Right.
it's my high value Prince Charming, if he's still gonna like have to have sex with other girls, I'm like, yeah, you're a dog for that because you're thinking like an animal. And it's not to say that I can't love him and he's not my man, but he's still a dog at the end of the day.
Wow.
You're
What happened
thinking
if
you're
I,
just like an
what happened if I like
animal.
I was like, oh, you're a hoe for that, or you're just a hoe?
If I'm acting
go,
like
so-
a hoe, you could call me one. But
I mean, do
if I wasn't-
you have more than one body? Are
yeah,
you a virgin?
no.
Okay. Do you have more than 5 body?
But it's different when you're in a
Okay,
relationship
okay,
than in
okay.
general.
Earlier when you
Talking about cheating. That's a bad-
your name's Aria, right?
Yep.
Okay, Aria. Earlier when you said that you had multiple guys like paying for your stuff, I really none of the guys really said shit about it. The ones that said shit about it was the girls. Like girls shame each other more than men do, to be honest. Right? Like as far as like calling each other hoes and stuff like that.
Mhm,
That's
mhm.
true.
Men are more honest with each other. But what I'm saying is no one's judging you for that.
That's true.
So my thing is also like you have to understand men and women are different. Like you can get pregnant once a year. I can get 10 girls pregnant this week if I want to.
That's true.
We're built differently. So you can't sit here and be like, oh well, you're just a dog because you want to have sex. That's just the way we're
Well,
built.
it's like primal instincts, and that's why I compared it to a dog, because that's like very animal-like. Humans
But
don't,
when we
don't
compare
really
you to a
often
car,
care-
it's a problem.
we don't really carry
Here's the
ourselves
thing.
like animals for most of the
comparing
time.
men to dogs because you think that men and women are equal, and you think that men act in this way. That's what I'm getting
No,
from
I
it.
don't think that we're equal. It's just like
Okay, but if
you
we're not
basically
equal, if we're not equal, then you would understand that because we're built differently. You would understand. Okay, that's just the way men are.
Women are
because men are more
But-
primal.
Okay, but you're calling men dogs as if to say like me and you are equal, and you're doing this. I'm not. Therefore, you're a dog.
Because you're being animalistic
Men
and
and women
primal.
are.
Bro, it's fine.
And dogs are animals.
let me try to put it in perspective because you're calling us dogs to say we're lesser than human because at this point, because of the way that we're acting is not at standard. We're here, both being human, we're here.
Mhm.
But because we're going based on, because again, my job is to reproduce.
Right.
So by the end of the day, I chemically have, bodily, I that's what I want to do. Literally, I will wake up with a fucking boner on, like, damn, I need to let this out.
Word.
Like, yo, my pipes is backed all the way up, and I gotta get this out. Females, you're not gonna always have that need. So it's like, okay, because you're kind of going into what you're used to or what your body is telling you that you need to do, you're feeling primal at that point. It's like, yo, you're giving into your needs. But it's like, yo, everybody has needs.
Yeah.
I need to eat, I need to drink, I need food, I need water. But it's like, yo, those aren't considered normal because I gave into my need. I'm lesser than human.
Right.
But that's not the
humans
case.
are animals, so it's not like making a thing of like your
You said a dog.
But humans are literally animals. We just don't carry ourselves like that.
So why aren't you calling? So why?
Yeah, you are. You're a man.
Aria. So why aren't you calling? One mic at a time. So why aren't you calling women dogs?
I'm sorry. What?
Well, I'm saying I called men dogs specifically when saying like they're gonna cheat regardless because they're thinking with their dicks.
Okay, what
And
about
because-
women though?
You know, hold on.
But women aren't just
women
cheating because we're horny. Like that's for the emotional thing. And I'm saying I don't cheat, so I'm not speaking for the cheating women.
Did you know that men and women actually cheat about the same?
Yeah, now
Yeah, but for different reasons.
And listen, hold on. And if we're being honest, if we're being totally honest, I think women cheat more than men. However, when they take these surveys, women aren't being honest.
Yeah, women's gonna say
if you ask the men, have you ever cheated? Yeah, bro. Yeah, okay. If you ask women, oh no, I've never cheated. I had to break it down what cheating was for you because you didn't even know
I
what
don't
cheating
think
was.
flirting during sales is really cheating.
The point is that like you're calling men dogs, but I don't think that it's justified. You know what I mean? I want to get to the rest of the super chats real quick, man, and then we'll get back to the panel. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. We got another one from Horn. Shout out to you, bro. He says therapy is overrated for guys. This was from earlier. As a dude who, while in college, we get it for free with a certified counselor and did it after my dad passed and only learned what I already knew, but from a stranger.
Yeah. And listen, man, shout out to you, Horton. Here's the thing, bro.
Exactly.
And listen. I'm not saying that that isn't the case. What I'm saying is that even by at least being heard and understood, that was good enough. You know what I mean?
All therapists are different. You might not have had the right one.
Exactly. A lot of people have to go through multiple. I've been through multiple.
Yeah.
It's
I mean, look, bro, like
person.
in a sense, bro, like think of the person closest to you, right? Whether it be your mom, your best friend, or your girlfriend or your boyfriend. In a sense, that person is also a therapist. That's a person that you tell everything to. If you have that close relationship, right? Like, bro, therapy is not necessarily a bad thing, bro. I'm not pushing it. I don't really care. We don't get sponsored by any therapist. What I'm saying is, in general, like, I don't really necessarily think it's a bad thing. Any other super chats real quick?
Yeah. We got another one from Horn. Shout out to you, bro. He says, split lip at the far left is reformed religiously from sex work. She was on FNF talking about it. Ask her to elaborate.
Who, her?
I don't know.
My butt lip.
Okay. You were on FNF talking about
sex work.
Well, I did porn for a little bit and OnlyFans, so I don't know. That's what he was talking about because now I have changed my lifestyle and I don't do that stuff anymore.
Okay.
Shit, I'm glad you
So hold on.
Wait, you were sitting here calling men dogs.
So men are dogs. But you were a porn star.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that anymore, and I do see the flaw in it. Like whatever the reasons that made me think that was okay to do, like I don't resonate with that anymore. I don't even really feel like that was me now that I'm not in that era when I'm like posting on social media with my wholesome like new life. I'll kind of have flashbacks sometimes and feel like disgusting just based like I'm like, damn, these guys are like just jerking off to me.
I have so much respect for you for even being open to talk about that.
Thank you.
Because you could say to somebody, I mean, you could be open about this and then everybody could bash you, but you had the courage to say that and talk about your experience. And as another woman who has been slut shamed for wearing certain things or been, as a woman, I understand what you go through. So I just think I just want to give you that.
Okay, Michaela.
Okay.
That's really nice of you, but honestly, it doesn't matter.
It does matter to me.
No, you want to know why it doesn't matter?
Why?
Because you will never date her. You will never marry her.
Right.
So while it sounds nice to encourage each other, and I get it, like I love honesty. I respect it.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, while that sounds nice and dandy and all that, it like People knowing what
Facts.
what she has done,
Mhm.
her value in the dating market plummets.
Plummet, yeah.
No, you, I didn't
listen,
think you, so I'm
and
eating
you can-
weird about it.
She might not
you-
even want to date though.
No,
I'm sorry?
no, I do. I want to get married and have kids.
But
How are you speaking for her? How are you
I
speaking
said,
for her?
no. You didn't listen
Speak
to what
into
I
the mic,
said.
please.
You didn't listen to what I said. I said she might not even specifically talking about her, but somebody who's been through an experience like that. Their priority might not be the dating market. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, listen. Nobody wants to be alone forever.
No.
Okay, hold
I
on.
don't.
One person in the whole entire studio. If you want to be alone forever, raise your hand. Okay, so that's why I don't appreciate that argument, because it's like, okay, maybe she's
you
not
ask it
interested in
different?
getting married. Maybe
Wait,
she doesn't want to.
Can you ask it
Listen,
different?
everybody here. I'll get to you in a sec, bro. Everybody here wants to be with someone. Okay, no, like I said it before. We're social creatures. Like, bro, listen. I went to prison for 4 years. When I tell you that shit is mentally fucking draining when you're in the hole, which is solitary confinement, when you're in there for 6 months and you realize you can't even fucking talk to people, you hear screaming because people are taking their own lives because they can't take it. Yo, stop that gay shit, bro. Stop that gay shit. So what I'm saying is, like, yo, like, you understand, like, we're social creatures, right? And like everybody wants to be around other people, and especially like when it comes down to like for life, you want to be with somebody. So that's why that argument doesn't resonate with me.
But don't
Her
you feel-
value is way down.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, no.
It'll be hard for someone to take her serious.
It would be hard for somebody to take her serious, but see, my mentality is just different. I'm like, I respect and I understand, and I do agree with 99.
I like what you're saying, but you'll never date her.
Look,
you would never. You
if
like,
I was a man,
same-sex marriage is legal, is it not?
yes,
So why don't you marry her?
because I'm interested in somebody else. I am bisexual.
Okay.
I am a bisexual woman, and we're not going to get into all that right now. But if I was single and her and I clicked, and she had that as her past,
Okay.
I would be open to it.
Okay. Here's the problem,
What
though.
would you marry her?
Here's the problem, though. That's assuming that she's also into women.
And it's different
Beca-
for
and-
girls.
But
and
you
here's the
said
thing,
I'd
listen.
never marry her, so you
No,
assumed.
okay, no. What I'm saying is, typically, I don't think you would marry her. I just don't. Like, I
Because of the reason from her past.
because
Or is that
yes,
what you're
because of, okay, but also it's different for men and women. Like,
Right.
you might be willing to understand her because you're a woman.
Yeah.
As a man, like, you dating her wouldn't affect your reputation.
Yeah.
You could go out. She's an ex porn star. Okay, cool. You guys can go out to all the restaurants in Miami. No one would look at you some type of way.
Yeah.
But if I go out with her, especially now that I have a podcast and I'm one of the main hosts, and you're with her, why'd you choose to be with her?
That's a bad.
Like,
I do agree with you.
What I'm saying is,
I agree.
here's the thing: women don't really understand accountability,
Mhm.
because when do you guys ever, like, even speeding tickets? You guys get out of all that shit.
I've never
Usually,
gone-
right?
I've
Usually,
never
right?
I've never gotten out
A
of it.
woman is more likely to get out of a speeding ticket than a man is. Okay, that's
True.
facts.
That's
What I'm saying is, there's really never really any accountability in the world for women. So this is the one time where there is accountability, where men say, listen, I will not be with a woman who has OnlyFans, who strips, who has sex tapes out there, who did porn, whatever it is. That's the one time that you guys get hurt, and you guys are like, oh, well, you should take me as I am.
No, I
Uh,
respect that. No,
uh,
I can respect that 100%.
A
And I
high
agree. I just don't think that it makes her value as a person left. Maybe in the dating market, fine. I'm saying that what my whole point was, her value as a human being, as a woman, is not less. Her value in the dating market might be less.
And that's what I said.
But
She
you said
could
that
be
her
a,
value's less, though. You didn't
Yeah.
really specify.
no, well, yeah,
You would
for
basically
me as a man, because I don't know her.
Yeah.
Her value to me is really low.
Okay.
And I'm saying that because I'm only looking at her and I'm like, would I date her? No.
Okay.
Right? So why would I care if she's a good person after that? Because I'm never going to get to that point.
So I
Yeah.
wouldn't tell them right away.
I think
So real quick, I want to get to you because you were waiting, and then I want to get to him. Go ahead, bro.
Well, it doesn't really matter.
Yo, speaking to the mic real quick.
It's kind of irrelevant now. You can go into the next topic.
Okay.
No,
What
can
do you
I
have to
say
say, bro? Hold on. Let him finish.
Well, first, shout out to you, because again, there's not any and everybody that's gonna be like, yeah, this is what I did.
Yeah, for sure.
that's what
You know,
Yeah.
way back when. Because again, everybody makes their decisions,
Mhm.
and there's no going back from what you did. You can just learn from it. So
That's true.
It is what it is.
It
I
is-
gotta
it is-
move
it
on.
is what
Yeah.
it is.
I
But
do have some.
I'm not gonna date a girl where I'll be like,
He said, but.
there's a big but, because by the end of the day, I'll bring my girl around the homies,
Word.
and my homie be
Yeah.
like,
Yo, did I see her?
I know her from
Or
somewhere.
something.
Like
Yeah.
I know her from somewhere. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
So now,
You don't even gotta be my niggas. It's anyone.
but the worst part is when it's your niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind you,
Literally.
I got homies where they'll pull their phone up and be like, yo, and I'm
Oh
like,
my
damn, that's my
God.
girl getting her back cracked.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, shit.
Yeah,
And now I have a perspective in my head. It was like, damn, where, as you said, dating wise, the value drops. As a person, she can be
Yeah,
amazing.
for
Yeah,
sure.
right.
Yeah.
And that again, as I said, you take it for what it is.
Mm-hmm,
You did what you did. You learn from it. Everybody makes their decisions.
Yeah.
You know, good or poor. It just all comes with time and age. That's why I said I might be the oldest person here. I'd probably done everything. Shit in me, I probably was going to do the same thing you was doing at one point in time. I literally had a homeboy hit me up.
But it's different.
It's different from men and women.
It is. I literally had a
different.
homeboy that was like, "Yo, I got a nigga who worked for Bang Bros. What you
Yeah.
trying to do?" And I'm like, "Damn, that's a quick check."
Yeah.
I've been fucking.
And
for
even
free.
then, if a guy was like, "Oh, you did that in your past, it's no big deal," or like supported me doing it again, I kind of wouldn't even look at him like I respected him.
Yeah.
For respecting that, like, no, that was terrible.
But he's saying that as a lie, most likely.
Exactly.
No,
Again,
I don't know. There's a lot of
It's-
there's a lot of guys that are like,
but that's the thing that just
into
comes
that.
with how they feel in regards to your dating value.
yeah, right.
They
exactly.
feel like, yo, they just want to sit here and watch and not actually take you seriously. You're not gonna go far with them.
Wait. So I have a question for you. What if you met the girl and then you guys went like along with it, you know, like getting to know each other for like months, and then you're already like, let's say, like attached to the girl.
I don't give a fuck
And
if we're
then-
on my at the wedding.
Wait, hold up.
I don't think that's fair.
Hold on,
And then-
hold on.
Wait, but let me finish. Okay. And then you guys go, right? And then you guys already dating, like you're like about to marry the girl, and then she tells you, yeah, like I used to do porn.
She
and
should have
I
been
It's
used to
rats.
do
That's
that.
rats. It's
Are
done.
you-
Honestly speaking, you might as well have told me you used to.
Yeah.
It's rats.
So you're leaving the girl, right?
You might as well told me that you used to be a
You're
man.
gone. Out the fucking door.
I'm dead serious. You might as well told me you was a man in the past.
Listen,
life.
listen.
I'm
They
like,
don't care.
Listen, Alejandro, right? Okay. Not too long ago, there was a guy that went viral because he was at his wedding and he was literally about to get married. He decided to put pictures of his fiance, who was going to be his wife, cheating on him. He found out that she had cheated on him.
Oh, I saw that. I think.
So he put you know how they put like pictures of like when you've been
Yeah,
together.
yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff?
on the projector.
He put pictures of the guy she cheated with and she put pictures of them cheating, and he went viral off that shit.
That's
What I'm saying is like, listen, there's no coming back from that, bro. If you're lying,
That's
if you're
true.
cheating, there's no coming back from that. This is why I say, like, for me, listen, you have some guys that are like, yeah, listen, I love you so much that we can work this shit. Not me. Not me. Not me, bro. I can't. Because here's the thing, you do it once, you could do it twice.
Exactly.
But why would you do that to me? You feel me? Like I'm not the dude you want to do that to. So nah, not me, bro. You're good. And I'm a petty ass dude too. I want to embarrass your ass. So
oh yeah.
you know what I mean? I want to embarrass your ass. So.
She should have been honest to begin with, though. That's
Yeah.
on her. That's.
But listen, and
completely her
again, you might be a great person. And
No, I am.
shout out to
so,
you.
No
All
problem.
I'm saying is, like, imagine this, right? God damn it, I hate having to go to the extremes. But imagine that, that you know, like me and you were dating, right? And then we're 3 months in, and then you found out that I wear dresses, and sometimes, you know, in
Oh,
the
hell
past,
no.
I used to sleep with men. You feel me?
Mhm,
But remember, 3 months in, we're deep. Like we've gotten to know each other. The connection's great. We're vibing.
yeah, like
Like
you
we're-
get turned off by something that changes your whole.
But why
That's
would-
not even a turn off.
Hold on,
That's
but
a U
hold on,
turn.
but hold on. But why wouldn't you take me as I
Uh-uh.
am? Why, like now, the person I am right now, I'm not that person anymore. Why wouldn't you
Right.
take me as
That
I
was
am?
his past.
That's how.
Not
Yeah.
doing that now.
No, I understand. I get it.
So you understand that you have to work 10 times harder
Oh.
than the next girl.
Yeah. Of
So what qualities are you
course.
bringing that the other girl isn't?
I bring.
No, don't say I
no.
bring a lot. Name. I need
Okay,
list.
I cook. I clean.
Every
Bare minimum.
Okay. First of all, it's not every girl that cooks and
No,
cleans.
I
and
said bare minimum. I don't
Someone
know.
can cook and clean. It's
But that's the bare
ass,
minimum.
Not good food. I'm like holistic, so I care about like health and well-being, which is very important. A lot of people don't, so we're gonna have a healthy, long life with our family. You know, I'm willing to like have kids and stuff like that.
So
Yeah,
a
it might-
girl, a girl that didn't do porn can't provide that to me.
Yeah, a girl that might
'Cause that sounded like
do
the bare
porn probably
minimum.
could provide that to you. It's really
That's
just
a
like in the
fact.
connection because it's not. it's on a black and white answer. Like through knowing me and loving me, that's how they would know what I bring that somebody else doesn't. Like I could say, I cook, I clean. Like what's different? Like you just have to experience it to know.
Basil, in your mind, what would you have? Like if you let's be theoretical here. In your mind, not saying that you ever would because hypothetical, yeah, hypothetical. Like obviously, like I can kind of tell that wouldn't be your thing. But if you were going to say like, okay, what could you do to make up for it? What are some things that you feel like she could do?
That's a good question.
It's kind of a dead end for her then.
Yeah, that's a good question. That's a good question.
It just depends
My
on
nigga,
the
you're
guy.
done. I don't know. That's a great question because
lose.
you are done.
It's
That's
a
right.
lose.
I'm sorry. There's nothing to say.
As
That's
bad
right.
as it sounds, women are very understanding. They're very understanding people. Men are very simple. So it's like once you kind of once you throw our perspective off, men are not used to change. Like, yo, once you told me that you did some shit way back, I'm sitting here just thinking about it and we're dwell on it for a while.
Yes.
And then escape their mind.
A lot of women will be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, that's not what it is currently.
Yeah.
That's what it was like back then.
Yeah.
So again, in his perspective, he can be like, yo, that's what you did way back, but it still exists.
Bro, listen. I'm dating you, right? And I'm vividly imagining this shit. I don't even gotta imagine. I don't look it up. I don't need.
That's a nightmare.
Here's the thing. We had a conversation last night. That shit got crazy last night.
Yeah,
it was about hoe phases, right? Because you had guys over here with painted nails and shit that they were like, "Oh, why is it bad that a girl has a hoe?" I'm like, bro, tell me one good thing that a woman gets from getting a hoe phase, and they couldn't name one thing. They couldn't name one thing, but they were all for it, right? So then I'm just like, listen, the way that I am, right? I'm the type of person that I'm gonna think really deep into shit. So if you tell me like you did this, and this, I gotta now be like, damn, bro. Even if you like, if you had sex and it was boring, let's say you were just acting, because that's what porn is. A lot of times you're just acting, right? In my head, I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking the worst. I'm thinking like
this is
the worst, and it sucks because you have no control over it.
Yeah.
But this is why I tell women, like, listen, people like you are important because it's people like you that can help other women that may be thinking about doing that or going down that road, right?
Like shaking them, like
to be like, you know what, I don't want to do that.
Especially straight out of high school.
Oh my gosh, literally, so many people like don't even see it. And even like when the last time I was on this podcast, there was a girl that started doing porn and she was like, you know, it's just for right now. Like once I have a man, I wouldn't want to. And I was just like, damn, like, you know, I don't feel like shaking someone into their consciousness today.
Yeah.
But
what made you do that?
What
made you go and do that?
Do porn?
Yeah, porn, OnlyFans.
Well,
let's be honest. It was easy money.
I've always been a hustler.
But other than the money, because like
I wouldn't. When I was younger, I like shaved my head, and then that kind of like brought out like I was with my boyfriend, but it kind of like made me like view myself different because I was overcompensating with my style and everything, so it made me like hypersexualize myself, and that kind of just like set the tone.
To break it down, essentially, she was getting validated by it. Okay.
Yeah, for that bald period, for sure.
So here's what happens with women, right? A lot of times when women go through trauma, they find validation through just getting fucked. Okay. And listen, I've seen some beautiful women fuck some disgusting looking dudes.
So have I.
I cannot comprehend it. I'm like, why the fuck did you fuck this nigga?
person.
Like, what the fuck? This nigga's a crack. Like, it's weird. But it's because at that time, that dude had no job. He had nothing going for himself. He gave her the attention and validation that she was looking for. Okay. So women will go ahead and sell their bodies, give their bodies away for validation, for approval.
That's
okay. Well, this guy makes me feel good, even if it's just for 30 minutes while we're having sex. And then what happens is, you know, that guy ghosts you. Now you're looking for another guy to validate you, right? To fill in that cup. And you continue on, and then you meet a guy that you really like, and now this nigga has to pay for all your fucking mistakes.
Yeah.
Right?
Because you're not gonna fuck that nigga first night. You gonna make him do like a 1 week, 2 weeks.
You got to go through the ringer.
Exactly.
But that goes back to what you were saying earlier. Dudes really sit there and dwell on it because that goes back to the whole body count question.
But they only dwell on shit when they like the girl.
Correct.
If they don't like the girl, they don't give a fuck.
We don't care what
I'll fuck you, full time for sure.
You can be in the triple and double digit body counts. If I don't actually care about you, I don't care.
Pause. Triple digits.
No, listen, hold on. there's a girl that came in here that had 200 bodies in 1 year.
Oh, I saw that.
If you did not know that she had to, you would have fucked the shit out of that
God, fuck the shit out
Yeah,
of that.
that's my thing. Like,
but
you wouldn't ask.
But she
if
had
you
200
don't-
bodies.
I
but
get that.
if you don't care, you're not gonna
Yeah,
ask.
you
That's
don't
true.
care,
That's true. That's true.
Now,
So-
now, if you care for the girl, like he's
Right.
saying, bro, that should have hurt you. It could be 3 guys. It could be 13 guys. It's still gonna hurt you because you now know you're willing to invest into this girl that has done all this shit, and you're asking yourself, you're questioning yourself, is this woman really worth it?
But here's it, even the worst part. Again, I respect you wholeheartedly because you did what you did, and it's like, yo, I did it. You owned up to it. But
Type shit.
by the end of the day, if you're dating him, he can Google that shit. By the end of the
No,
day, if you're like, yo, I got
literally.
5 bodies, if I got 10 bodies,
Mhm.
I can watch it. And I'm like, damn. And I'm just sitting there. It's not even like a vivid picture that I'm painting in my head of the worst. I can watch the worst.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And my
saying.
homeboy can watch the worst.
Nigga, my family.
My grandmother can watch the
Yeah.
worst. So it's like, damn.
Yeah.
I understand where
Your kids.
yeah,
too,
I
you can
understand
do
where
that.
the value is, where he's like, oh, you in the dating market can drop, but there are people that can overlook it.
The only advice
Yeah,
I
no,
give
like,
to you,
for
you have to
sure.
settle. 'Cause
Okay.
You're not
I like.
No, I'm not
I like
settling.
that
have
you
to
said
settle,
that,
though.
but you have to
You
settle.
have to.
You would have to.
You're not giving a high value
Most
guy.
definitely.
What high value guy is gonna be like, yo, this is my girlfriend?
Well, stay tuned and see what happens in my life.
Okay.
But I
Fine,
don't
but
plan
I'm just
on
being
settling.
realistic.
Like,
No disrespect.
If it's not
I had
the-
a girlfriend that did OnlyFans, I don't think I would ever bring her around my friends. Like,
yeah, I can
You would never know who
understand. Like,
subscribed.
I can
Like-
understand
Yeah.
all of the arguments
I wouldn't be able
against
to. I
it.
wouldn't if I was dating a girl
I
that
just
did
have hope for
porn and
myself.
OnlyFans. First of all, I have 2 little sisters, right? So like that's kind of like if I date a girl that thinks that that's okay, like my sisters are gonna think that's okay. I don't want my sister to be doing that. What the hell? Like women objectification. First of all, what the fuck? I don't want some dude looking at my girl online. What
Yeah.
the hell?
Yeah, of course.
I will say this. You said something very important just now. You said, "I have hope." You have no option but to have hope.
Yeah,
Like
you're
you
telling me.
you literally have no option but to have hope. And listen, what my advice to you would be, the first real good guy that comes along, and I'm talking about like a real good guy, not just the first guy. Like
Yeah,
the
no,
first
don't
real
worry.
good guy, I would
Okay.
invest and be honest first of all, and then you know I'm gonna be honest. You're gonna have to settle. You're going to have to
You're
settle.
gonna have to take an average nigga, and you're gonna have to let him sleep with other bitches.
Hell no.
Listen.
Moving to Bali, dyeing my hair dark, and changing my name.
Okay.
Like,
and that's all cool. Listen, that is all cool, but you're living a lie.
Correct. Now
You're
you're changing your
living a
whole
lie.
identity.
It's
You're not
not.
yourself no more. You're not Arya anymore.
Yeah, you're Mario now. Like, you're someone else, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've done it before.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hell no.
Whoa.
Red flag.
Okay. Listen, man. I wanna play a little game real quick. So we have some questions for you, ladies, and I guess the gentleman as well. So we'll start off with this. We'll make it fun. Yo, any super chats real quick?
No.
No. Okay, cool. So, ladies, we'll go around on this one, around the panel. We'll start off with you. Which U.S. state is not located in North America? Mexico, Alaska, or Hawaii?
Mexico is not a U.S. state.
Okay. So which one is it?
It's no, but it's like no, it's not a U.S. state, but it is in North America,
Okay.
so it's Mexico.
So it's Mexico. Okay. So again, I'm gonna read it to you. Which U.S. state is not located in North America? Is it Mexico, Alaska, or Hawaii?
Mexico.
Mexico. Okay. What about you?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. What about you?
Mexico.
Okay.
You can't
What
make
about
this
Repeat
you?
the question again. My bad.
Okay. So which
No
U.S.
state.
state is not located in North America? Is it Mexico, Alaska, or Hawaii?
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Mexico. I'm going Mexico.
It's Mexico. Okay. Cool. What about you?
Don't get this wrong.
I'm not that dumb. Mexico. New Mexico is a state, but you said Mexico, so it's obviously
Yeah.
the country.
Yeah.
Okay. So again, which U.S.
Is Hawaii a
state?
different continent?
Ladies,
No, it's a
ladies,
state.
ladies.
Wait, no, wait. No.
Yes,
No.
please repeat that.
No.
Wait,
no,
I
he-
repeated it like
he
6
said-
times already.
He said
Which-
which U.S. state is not
Oh,
located.
Right.
So when you answer Mexico, that's
not
not
a
even
state.
a state.
But Hawaii and
Okay.
Alaska
So
are not North America.
but are not
No.
located in America.
It's Hawaii.
I guess it's Hawaii.
See, the thing is, Alaska,
But Alaska's North America.
is North
Hawaii would be like
America.
Asia.
Can I get one answer? Can I get one
Hawaii.
answer?
I'm gonna say
No,
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
You're gonna say
I'm saying
Hawaii?
Hawaii.
Okay. You're gonna say Hawaii. Okay, chat. Can you guys let me know?
What y'all think?
Hold on. Let's go. I want to ask them in. I don't even want to.
We ask
Ethan, hold on.
Hawaii.
Ethan, what do you think? Hawaii? What do you think?
I want to say Mexico.
Okay.
It's Hawaii, bro.
It's not a state.
Repeat the question
it's
one
not
more
a
time.
state.
Okay.
You said
Which
U.S. state
which
is
U.S. state is not located in North America?
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Is it?
Okay, now, look,
Ethan would've said
look,
Mexico,
now I'm
not
going
here.
to go to respond.
North America.
Go ahead, bro.
None of those are the correct answer. I don't believe any of those are the correct answer.
Is it a trick
I
answer?
personally don't believe that.
I think it's
Okay.
Hawaii.
Hawaii's in the
Okay.
USA.
Okay.
Not in,
Not
but
in
it's
North
like
America.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
off to the
still.
side.
Okay.
Alaska?
so-
Wait,
Alaska's attached.
It's Alaska.
It's Alaska, guys.
Alaska's in
It's
Asia?
Alaska.
It's not in
Wow.
the
So what
It's-
continent?
It's Alaska, guys.
It's Alaska because Alaska's not attached
It's
to
not.
the Americas at all.
Isn't it?
Neither is Hawaii.
Neither is Hawaii, but it's still
Wait,
in the.
what?
Hawaii is surrounded by water.
Pause. Listen. Canada is North America. Alaska is connected to to Canada,
Right.
correct? That is still North America.
Nonsense.
Hawaii is in North America. Mexico is not a country, a state in the U.S. It's neither of those.
Okay, you know what? Chat. I want to see if the chat gets
Unless
this
you're
right.
about to say Alaska's in Antarctica, which it's not. That's not possible.
Right, that's what I'm.
So none of those answers are correct.
Okay, you know what? All right,
Technically, I wouldn't say all of them are correct because, like,
I said
wintertime,
none of them.
Alaska.
I said none of them.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? do me a favor, Josh. Can you read some of the chats?
I mean,
No? Okay,
they're saying
cool. All right, we're
Hawaii,
moving on.
Alaska.
Okay, cool. Ladies,
Wait,
how,
what was the right answer?
Yeah, what was it?
I think
It's gonna
Basil
bug
got
me.
it right.
it is Alaska, guys.
Oh, what?
The correct answer was Alaska.
Okay, so what
That's in
continent
Asia
is
now?
it? What continent is it?
Wow.
So Hawaii is, even though it's, so here's the thing. You said that it's not connected to the U.S.
It's
It
Hawaii is still connected
It
to
is.
the U.S., even though it's not technically like,
Land
Okay, but
connected.
yeah,
Land-
Alaska
Yeah,
is
'cause
cute.
no, Alaska's, do you know where Alaska is? bro?
Yes,
Yo,
yeah, I do.
Do you want to go get the globe
It's
in
right
my
next to
room?
Okay,
Canada.
hold on. Answer my question. What continent is Alaska in?
North America.
What?
Unless you were gonna say it was Asia.
No, I don't want anyone else but Eric to answer
They're
this.
talking about the state that is not located in North America.
Correct. Alaska is in North America.
Yes, but they're talking about like located in the area. Like Hawaii
Hawaii
is
the
right underneath it.
farthest.
No, it's not, bro.
Next question.
It's in the middle of the
No, it's
Pacific.
not, bro. Okay. Hold on.
6 hours away from California.
Okay,
He's
cool.
so grabbing the paper.
No, because I got more questions.
Alaska's in the northwest
Okay.
extremity of North America.
Okay, guys, I
So it's
have
North America.
guys, I have another question. Hold on, moving on.
Wow.
I have another question. Okay, so how many eggs do you have if you have 24 eggs?
24 eggs.
24. Okay, what about you?
I'm sorry. What was the
If you have
question?
How many eggs do you have if you have 24 eggs? I want to see if someone can get this right. Go ahead.
Is it not 24?
Is that your final answer?
Times 2, 24.
Okay, cool. That's your final answer?
Yep.
All right, cool. How many eggs do you
said
have?
2 dozen, right?
Yes.
Then yeah, 24 now.
Okay, what about you?
24.
No one's going to get this
I-
right.
At least
I
I
got
think
this.
little.
Is it like a mind?
What
tricky
type of
question?
eggs?
What type of eggs?
Like,
I'm confused.
Chicken eggs.
A dozen is 12, right? You're
Uh-huh.
talking about a dozen, 12.
So how many? What's your
So if
answer?
there's if there's 2 dozens, there's 2 12s.
24 times 2.
Okay, what about you?
It should be 24.
24. All right, what about you?
Repeat the question like the wording.
Okay, how many eggs do you have if you have 24 eggs?
2 dozen eggs.
2 dozen eggs.
2 dozen eggs.
Okay, what about you, bro?
Wait, what?
How many eggs? That's a quantity. A dozen is a quantity. So what you're doing when you say 24 is like I was like assuming it's a trick answer.
Yeah.
Is there
No,
That's
is
why-
there
Bro,
a
this
word?
is fun as
Yeah,
fuck.
that's how
It is a trick
Bro.
question.
It's both. It's either
I mean,
2
it's
dozen eggs or
both.
24
Is
eggs.
there-
Yeah, I
Both.
mean, but they're the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
what
what I'm
about
saying. It's the same shit. So,
It is.
Yeah.
So like
two
why would
dozen
so,
eggs.
so why would you
Twenty-
if
so
you
why
have
would
2
you
dozen
just
eggs, you have 2 dozen
Yo,
eggs.
this shit is funny as
That's
hell.
what I'm saying.
but it's the
It's
same
2
number
dozen
at
eggs.
the end of the day.
What about you?
Yeah, but 24 is 12 eggs.
Okay,
apart,
the
and
answer
then
is 24.
Okay.
If you have two dozen
Wow,
eggs,
dozen-
it's
dozen.
24.
We're so
Okay,
smart.
cool. I mean, the thing about these questions is if you get one person that answers it right, everyone else is just gonna piggyback off that.
Yeah, but
I
we
mean,
don't know
that's
if it's like a
common
we don't know if it's like a tricky question that you're just trying to get into or not.
Oh,
No,
no.
if you have
Are there more
dozen eggs.
questions?
Okay, next question.
okay.
Next question. I like
There's
this.
more
I like
questions.
this.
Start with the guys.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll start with the guys this time.
No, they're gonna get it right.
No,
What you trying
I
to
doubt
say?
it.
Okay, cool. So I have one last one. Okay. On which continent is Israel?
Oh, that's
Located.
Asia.
Asia?
Yeah.
Asia?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Asia.
Speaking to the mic. You don't know?
I don't know.
Okay. We'll go with you. Let's see someone can get it right. Go.
Can you come back to me? I don't know. I'm thinking
Eric,
like
you skipped
Africa,
over me, my
but
guy.
I'll come back to you.
Okay.
I want to say Europe.
I'm trying to
Okay.
think if it's in
Europe?
Africa or if it's in Eurasia. I can picture the
In
map.
Africa or Eurasia?
Like if it's in between Europe and Asia near like Turkey and stuff, or if it's just in Africa.
What continent?
I don't know.
What about you?
I better not be wrong.
Damn.
Speaking to the mic,
Abby.
please.
Damn.
Into the mic,
I'm
please.
never thinking of Israel.
Damn.
Aren't you in college?
Yeah.
Wait,
This is coming from my
Throwing
neck.
shots, bro. Throwing shots.
No, but she's right.
She said, aren't you in college?
Palestine?
Bro, my nigga,
Palestine.
stop.
No, but doesn't that?
Okay, you know
doesn't
what?
that
You
change
heard
where
Mike.
it is?
You heard Mike, bro.
I guess Asia.
You have no idea what you just said.
You just.
Okay, what about you?
You said Israel, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's either Asia or Europe.
What about you?
Asia, Middle Eastern Asia, right?
You sure that's what you want to go with?
Am I wrong?
Middle Eastern Asia. Okay. You want to stick with that?
Middle Eastern is in Asia.
The Middle East is separate. The Middle East is its own thing.
No, it's in Asia, right?
Okay. What about you?
Asia. I'm gonna go with Asia.
Asia. What about you?
Asia.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's Asia.
Yes. I
Shout out to the people that got that right.
I
Okay.
got it right.
I
Okay,
was
cool.
thinking like
China.
how
I said Asia.
Okay, cool. Shout out to the chat, man. Looks like the chat's having a fucking time over there too. Any super chats, real quick?
No, never.
No super. You know what? Shout out to Jules because this was Jules' idea. I think we're gonna start implementing this a little bit more.
Hold on. Bro, I have a problem with how Jules said no when I said none of those were the right answer. She said no. Like, nigga, yes. None of those were right. Like, why do you think Alaska's not in North America? Like, who taught you that?
Okay, hold on. Joe, do me a favor. I want to get to some of the members because I know that they're in here. Do you have any questions they want to ask the panel real quick?
Big Bean says, Eric, ask which continent is Istanbul?
Okay.
Istanbul.
This one's easy. Everyone should know this one. What can anyone answer this one for me?
What's Istanbul?
Oh Lord.
I don't know.
Okay. How about this? What do you know?
I know Asia. I know Europe, Asia, North America, Africa, Alaska. There's 7, right? So like
no, baby, nah.
Just
It's fine, bro.
Alaska.
Okay. No. Shout out to you for trying.
no, Antarctica.
Okay. Shout out to you for trying again.
Damn. Yo,
Any other member
is-
chats real quick?
Istanbul is actually a hard one. That was a
Uh,
good
Well,
question,
because
Member
the
bro.
chats, no.
countries and two.
I'm sorry. What was that, bro?
Member chats, no, just
No. Okay. Cool. Listen, fellas. Any one question you have for the ladies? Any one question at all? Go ahead.
I don't have one.
None at all. You have a question for the ladies? Speaking to the mic, bro.
Who's the prettiest?
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
Let him
Let's do.
ask the question.
I can't even ask that question because we
Well,
got
damn.
Batman in the corner with the shades on. I don't even know how your eyes.
Batman.
I don't even know how you
They ain't coming
actually
off.
look.
She
They ain't coming off.
mysterious.
So I can't even judge. I
Damn,
don't
bro.
I don't got full
Her fit's
perspective.
fire though. Her
That's
fit's
fine.
fire though.
Yo, you know what?
Thank
I
you.
just noticed something, bro.
Thank you.
I love your fit.
I
Thanks.
you know
do,
what? I can't even
but
say
it's-
that.
But that's my thing. I can't give you a correct
That's
answer 'cause I don't
fine.
got.
I'm pretty.
I never said you wasn't.
Okay.
I
That's
just
all
don't
know.
have an answer to that.
And she
'Cause I
got
don't
bling bling on.
Okay, you know what? Here's,
Yeah,
what we're
bling,
gonna,
bling,
here-
bling.
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and play the rating game real quick, okay? Real quick. We're gonna rate each other, okay? And we can only rate each other off physical appearance, the way that we look. So not personality, not the way we think, not any of that. So just physical appearance, okay? So you're gonna rate the ladies from her all the way on down from 1 to 10. 10 means supermodel, 1 means butt ugly, 5 means you're pretty attractive, you're average, okay? Be honest, ladies, and then you'll rate the gentleman, then the gentleman will rate the ladies, okay? So from 1 to 10, what's her rating right here?
7.
She's a 7 right next to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what about her right here?
8.
She's an 8. What is she right here?
8.
Okay, what is she?
With the sunglasses, I'll say 8, but I don't know. It could be more.
It could be more.
Could be
Okay.
less. I don't know what your eyes looking like.
I about to
Oh, them
say
eyes
you win this. You win this panel. You getting judged.
Oh,
It's the
they're
girls
go-
first.
the first the girls, and
Oh,
then
so
they're
we're
gonna
only
judge the
doing
guys.
girls only.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
yeah.
missed her.
So,
She-
I want you to give. Okay, so cool. So I want you to start off with her. Go all the way around. Go into the mic, please. Into the
Oh.
mic.
8.
Okay.
Jesus.
I'd also
Goodbye.
give you an 8.
Okay.
I think you're a 9.
Okay.
I can see you being
Goodbye.
8 as well.
Okay.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm going to give you a 9.
Okay. Now I want you to start off with her. Go
Wow.
into the mic, please.
Okay. 9. Okay. 7. 7.5 or 8 in a good day. 9, 8, and 9.
Thank you.
Okay. I want you to do the same thing. Start with her, please.
6, 5, 7. I have to see you without the glasses. Like I want to see you without the glasses.
That won't happen.
Just give her a
It
rating.
won't happen.
Goodbye.
Okay, you look good with the glasses.
Thank you.
So 8, and then 8. You're really pretty ginger.
Thank you.
You're really pretty ginger.
Okay.
you.
I want you to start off with her. Go.
I'm gonna give you a 6, 5. You're cool 7. Cool 6. You're cool 7.
Okay. I want you to start off with her. Go.
7, 7, 8, 9, and 9.
Okay, cool. Ladies, I want you now to just rate the fellas. So starting from him, finish with me. Okay. So from 1 to 10, just off physical appearance, same standards. Okay, go.
6, 7, 5. Just you're not my type. 8, 6.
Okay. Now I want you to do the same thing. Go.
I'd
Into
give
the mic,
you
please.
A 7, an 8, 7. Give you a 7, and I'd give you an 8.
Okay. I want you to do the same. Go.
6, 7, 6, 7, 6.
Okay. Same thing. Please into the mic. Go.
4, 4,
Well, damn.
4,
Damn.
4,
Well, damn.
6, 6.
Okay. Now do the same thing. Go.
I still love you,
6.5.
Ethan.
6.5. I'm gonna give you a 6.5.
Please speak into the mic.
6.5.
Okay.
You'll go 7.5.
Okay.
Should have been a little bit darker or whatever. But you'll go 6. You'll go 7.5. You'll go 7.5.
Okay. I want you to do the same. Start with him, please.
I have trouble seeing, so if the gentleman could just like. Thank
Okay, cool. Do me a favor though. Speak into the mic so they can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. I swear to God, I'm not a mean person. It's just my taste. 4, 8, 6, 7, and 7.
Okay. Now, notice the trend. Women rated each other super high. Okay. And when it came to the men, ratings are a little bit more realistic.
No.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I kept it about.
Yeah, I kept
You kept that
You
up,
were
right?
so
We were
weird.
both pretty
You
much
literally-
both genders.
Did you give anyone an 8?
I took my 4s wholeheartedly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's what we'll do. Now we'll,
I gave you a 7.5 now.
Looks
Come on
is
now.
not. It's
Okay.
not all about looks.
so what do you
True.
mean? That's
That's
the
what
whole
we're
that's the
judging.
standard.
Like,
No, but like
I
when
mean-
it comes to a person actually liking a person, it's not all about looks.
That's not.
Well, that's the entry
what
That's
point,
we're
just
nigga.
like
doing, though.
appearance.
For
We
guys, that's
we
the entry
already
point.
established
Yeah,
this.
but-
Okay, go rate the girls.
Okay. So now the gentlemen are gonna rate the ladies. Okay. Do me a favor. Take off your headset real quick, right there where you're at, and just give us a quick little 360. I think she can stay on this side, right? Or
Yeah,
can you
on
switch
other
the
side,
camera? Yeah.
No,
Can you switch
can't
the
see-
camera?
No, you can't see
You
her.
can't.
She
Okay.
has to go
Come this way
where
over
her
here. No, you gotta come
It's
close.
not in any camera.
Yeah, where
Yeah,
her
she's
chair
just
is right
spinning
there.
for no
right
reason
there,
over
right
there.
there.
Right there. Hold on. Right. You're going way too far now.
She's
Come here.
going by you.
Yeah,
Just
you know
have her
what?
go
Come
next to
here.
you.
Just come here. Just come here. No, come here. Come here. All right. Just give us a quick little 360 right there where you're at. Okay. All right. Cool.
No buns.
All right. Why can't we just use that angle, bro? I'm
Because she's
Okay,
like, you
I
know,
see what
right
you're
at the
saying.
end.
Okay.
You
It
know?
was the nice one.
all right. I want you. I want you to take off your headset real quick. Give us a quick little 360 right there where you're at. Thank you so much.
Now they'll be able to see her because she's in the frame.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, God damn it. She's wearing black. Okay. All right. Do me a favor. Same thing. Take off your headset and spin around for me. Go ahead. Ollie be coming in here with some
bling, nigga.
Bling bling.
Okay, shout out to you.
That's
Thank you. Take off your headset real quick. Give us a quick little 360 right there where you're at.
Yeah.
This could feel so good. Take this headset off for a minute.
Okay, shout out to you. Same thing, please. Go ahead.
Type shit.
And then chat. While we do this, go ahead and damn, someone said thick. Go ahead and give us the ratings, and then we'll see if we agree with you guys. Yeah, great. Oh, you got a jacket on and all that. Okay, cool.
You're wearing black. God damn it.
Okay, cool. Shout out to you. Do me a favor. Take off your headset real quick. Give us a quick little 360, and then we'll start off with Ethan.
Oh my god, that headset hurts.
Right there, little 360. Like she did the whole hair thing.
Oh.
Okay, cool. And what did they call you? A ginger?
Yes,
The cutest ginger.
Okay.
I swear to God.
All right,
Thank you,
cool.
that was very sweet.
All right, chat. Let me know what you guys think. And then now, Ethan, do me a favor. Start off with her. And then remember, physical appearance only, 1 to 10. Go.
Ethan, if you lie, I swear to God.
6, 4.
Okay, so 6, 4,
4,
4,
6,
6,
5,
5,
6.
I'll take
6.
that.
Okay, cool. Right here, bro. Go ahead. Start off with her.
Keep it a buck.
Please don't beat me up after the show.
Into the mic, though. Into the mic.
I'll give you a 7, 5.
What? My bad. You go ahead. Go ahead. My
It'll be
bad.
Basil up
It's
after
your
this
ratings.
show.
Your ratings. Your ratings. Your ratings.
We all gonna judge different.
Yeah. 7's wild though.
For the first one, 7.
Go ahead. Just go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'll give it a little Google search.
Okay. All right. So what about her right here?
I give it a 6. Even without the shades, you was thick with it. So I give you the solid 8. I give you 8.5.
Model status?
8.5.
Appreciate it.
Okay. 8.5.
Use your preference.
I
Go ahead,
got
yeah.
a big 10. My 10 is top tier.
Okay. What about her?
She got to take the shades off to make that extra. That half.
Okay. So she's at 8.5. What is she?
I was still I'll give you the cutest ginger line. So
Thank you.
I'll give you the solid 7.5.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. All right, cool.
Yo.
Come on.
I gotta you don't see cute gingers all the time.
Yeah, but what he's trying to say is you rated her higher than her. I think that's what he's trying to say.
I'm just saying in general,
Nah,
bro.
keep it G, keep
7.
it G.
He said 7. He said 8 for her. Come on.
He said 8.5.
8 is supermodel.
He said
bro.
8.5.
Yo,
Remember that.
look.
8.5.
Megan Fox in her prime was a fucking 8.
What?
All right.
What? Like,
So
like,
here's-
Do you like girls? Damn.
Here's-
What you trying to say?
Look, 5 is average, correct? That's majority of women in the
I'm
world.
not an average. So
okay.
I said what I said.
Let raise.
Okay, well, we're gonna get to my ratings.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Shit, I'm the one that keep it a buck.
Don't mutt me.
All right, cool. Do me a favor. Now we'll start off with you. Start off with her. Go. 1 to 10.
I'd say 4,
Thank
5, like 5.5, 6, 5.5, 6. No, yeah, 5.5,
Okay.
6.
Sorry, you were confusing me with the 5.5, 6. Like,
I'd say
okay.
like
So what about her?
5.5, 6 around there.
All right, what about her?
I don't want to give like with
It's
the glasses.
okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
It's fine.
Okay,
It's
what
the
about her?
look.
What about her?
5.5, 6.
5.5, 6. All right, cool. 5.5, 6.
Damn,
5.5, 6.
for
5.5, 6.
everybody.
Josh, go ahead. Josh, go ahead.
Josh, go ahead, bro. Starting off for her. Go.
4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6.
Don't be a hater.
Okay,
I
cool.
love this nigga. Okay.
All right.
God damn.
All right, Basil. Basil, go.
4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6.
Thank
Okay, cool.
I think he meant
I'm
7.
mad.
Wait, run that back. You said 4, 4, 5, 5, 6.
Okay, so go again.
No. 4, 4, 5, 5, 5.
You
6.
said
That was
6.
close to mine.
You said 6 over here.
Okay.
You said 6 for me.
Listen, I don't know.
Come
What's
on now.
I don't know what's going on with Basil today. All right.
For real.
Maybe it's the shades. Okay. but ladies, understand that
It's
this is
giving.
nothing personal.
It's giving.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm on this.
It's giving what?
Very much pretty.
It's because we're in
Okay.
Miami.
All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with Basil's
Yeah.
ratings, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. 3, 4.
Damn, you breaking.
Oh, I don't know what's wrong with Basil's 3.
I do a 5, 5,
7.5. Thank you very
5,
much.
And I do a 6. I do a 6. Yeah.
Yo,
It's
I swear.
okay.
Yo, the guys that do this every fucking day are just telling y'all the honest truth.
Nah, listen,
I'm
man,
sorry if you're hurtful.
we've
And
had-
you said Megan Fox in her prime was 8.
Yeah.
2.
Yes,
I guess
She's a supermodel.
So
She was a badass
who's a 10?
supermodel.
Who's a 10?
No one. The
Okay,
fuck? There's
so
never
who-
been a 10 in the world. There's never been in the 10 in the world.
out of 10?
No,
that what you're trying to say?
no,
Yeah,
no,
like
no.
where?
My girlfriend's not a 10.
What is your
Like
girlfriend? What is your girlfriend?
7.
She's a 7.
Yes.
You said
my
8
girl's a
last time.
7.
Was anybody else here a 7 tonight?
Here?
I was
Yeah.
past the 7. Thank you very
No.
much. I was. Y'all can run it back.
Yeah, to him.
Yeah.
I'm about to say,
But he still-
I was about to say he gave you a 5.
But I don't
Okay,
think.
well, you still gave me an 8.5
No,
though,
but-
so I was past the 7.
I
To
understand.
answer the question.
I understand people can't be perfect because there's chances where you can get better and better. So there's never ever a
Exactly.
chance
So
to be
how is there a
perfect.
10?
Yeah.
Okay,
Megan
cool.
Fox in her prime was a 8.
Let's get to some of the chats real quick. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, we have some ratings. You want me to read those?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right, we got from Jules. We got 554667.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
We got Rampage 4466. 2 out of 10. 6.
Damn.
Okay. Anybody else? We got
It's okay. It's okay. I bet I'll get you that though.
B-Bean 444445.
Okay. All right, cool.
Tim says 446656.
God damn, you
Okay.
a
Shout out to
hater.
Tim.
Horton says butt lip is a 6.
Ooh.
White
You didn't have to do it like that.
white E
It's okay. It's
hoodie.
Juvederm.
White E hoodie nerd glasses 5. Red and black 5. 6 normie. Extension 6 and red carpet crouch 6.
Hey, bro.
Red
Tim,
carpet
you wild,
crotch. Red
bro.
carpet crotch. You meant. Sorry.
Yeah, Tim is wild, bro.
I will have you know, I don't wear body hair, so that's incorrect.
And then
he said red carpet, right?
Yeah,
like
red
I
carpet
don't
crotch.
Okay.
I don't
said-
have
Oh.
All right.
And then Lewis said 554556.
Okay,
Hater.
cool.
Okay.
You want to know what though? The thing is that if a woman doesn't get a high grade, she usually feels like men are hating. But 5 is a pretty good
Good
look.
rating. That's good. 5 is good. Like, I don't know why you're mad at that.
I'm
but
not mad at it.
The reason why we play the rating game is just to show that number one, women love to lie to each other. Like you guys will give each other 8s and 9s all day long. Listen, we've had hundreds of girls come to this show since we've been shooting, and we've had some baddies come in here.
Period.
Yeah.
I'm talking about baddies.
Baddies.
And we know we know. Now
I've never given
I'm
over a 7.
assuming that you think you're a baddie.
Well, but
Because I am.
Okay, all right, cool. That's fair. You listen, you are what you think you are, right?
Right.
So
All I'm saying is, if that's how you truly feel, you should be able to take them shades off. That's how I feel. You should be able to take the mask off.
Take
off.
Take
it off.
I know.
Take it off. Take it off.
the shades
You
off.
have to take it off.
You got that hat,
We're hyping
you
you
got that
up.
hat, the hood, the mask on. You fully caped up. Like literally, I can see you jump off the fucking balcony right now and save the fucking day. Like
Damn.
I think she is Batman secretly, to be honest.
I'm like, but still, you telling people that I'm a solid 7 or 6, but it's like,
I'm pretty.
but you should be able to put the glasses down and be
actually.
like, yo,
I mean, think about it like this, man. Women wear makeup, concealer, eyelashes, all this crazy shit, and you guys are still getting these ratings. Like none of us have makeup on here.
We had a guy with a mask on
I ain't got no
yesterday,
makeup on.
and
I
he was
saw that.
rated
I
like a
don't
7 or
also- that was
8.
I don't have no makeup on, no lashes, no nothing.
But women tend to like ugly guys. Like we don't like to.
I don't want no bad
That's not
bitch
true.
boyfriend.
No.
I don't like pretty boys. Pretty boys are not
Ew.
that good.
I feel like they don't
looking.
like ugly guys. I like guys that get no attention.
There is a certain type
I like
of
guys
Yeah.
that stutter when they talk to girls.
I don't like 6-packs. I think they
What?
look nasty.
Who said
Yeah.
that?
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Okay, you know,
yeah.
all right. This has nothing to do with the show, guys. Okay, y'all can do that shit after the show.
So fuck, Mary, kill.
Okay, yeah, let's play fuck, marry, kill. So real quick, I want you.
Martinez.
Yeah, she's like, yo, I want to fuck, marry, and kill. All right, cool.
Damn.
Listen, so let's play fuck, marry, kill. This is a very fun game. Let's make it quick and concise. I want you to start off. You know what? Nah, fuck it. We'll start off with her this time.
Okay.
I want you to pick one of the guys to fuck, one of us to fuck, one of us to marry, one of us to kill.
Out of all
Out of
five.
all 5 of us. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, my guy. At the end, you're dead.
You're dead.
So
done.
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, so killing him.
Damn.
I'm gonna marry you.
I want to know.
Our philosophies
Chat,
are like this.
Chat, I want to know who you would fuck, marry, and kill. Chat. Okay, so you're killing him. You're marrying him.
Yeah. And,
Okay.
And fuck you.
Fuck me.
Yes.
Okay, so fuck me.
Well, damn.
I want you now to do the same thing. Pick one of us to fuck, marry, and kill. Go.
That's tough though. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to kill you.
Killing him right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta go.
Okay.
You gotta go. Sorry.
The game is called Fuck, Marry, Kill, but you guys always start off with the killing. That's some savages.
Okay.
But go ahead. So
okay. So
killing him.
Okay, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay.
Damn.
What you want to do?
I don't know because you probably could do both. So I'm gonna just marry you or
So
whatever.
you're gonna marry him?
I'll marry him.
Okay. Who you fucking?
Jeez, it's hard.
Who you fucking?
I'm gonna fuck him in the cut next to you.
Okay, so you fucking Basil. All right, go. Short and concise, please. Go.
Okay. Kill because you're young. Marry because
Bro, you guys are the same age.
older than you.
That's so young to me. That's so young to me. That's so young to me.
20
How?
years young.
Because
Okay.
You're what?
Listen,
16?
women like to date older men. That's
Yeah.
that's okay. It is what it is.
yeah,
Just charge it to the game, homie. So she's killing you. Who you fucking and who you marrying?
marry Ethan because I get along with him the best.
Okay.
Can you just give that nigga? Okay.
Fuck.
Okay.
Good shit.
Okay.
Good shit.
And you're fucking me?
Yeah.
Okay. Short and concise, go.
Fuck, marry.
Fuck him, marry him.
Now you taking my man, girl.
Okay, so hold on. So
Girl, I said
Ale.
I marry him first.
Ale, so fuck him.
Oh, you did?
marry him,
Yeah.
and kill
Oh
him.
well,
Marry
he's
him
taking
and
my
kill
man.
Okay, cool.
Too bad. She
Damn.
like-
Why is Ethan getting picked on tonight, bro? That's crazy. Real quick, I want you to
He
pick.
can marry me.
I want you to pick one of us to fuck, marry, kill. Go.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay.
God,
hold on.
who you marrying? Hold
Fuck,
on.
marry,
I just
kill.
put
All
it
right.
on. No, I didn't know.
I thought it was out of the
Okay.
out of five.
No, out of all of us. Out of all of us.
It's
Okay,
everything.
okay.
I mean, you just seen them pick us. So, but go ahead.
Abby.
Speaking to the mic, though, please.
Okay.
Skip my man.
Fuck, marry.
I'm sorry. Who? Me?
Yeah.
Okay, so fucking me,
Marry.
marrying him, the white shirt or
Mhm.
black?
Girl, stay away.
I had him first.
Okay, so you're marrying him, right?
He's
Yeah,
taking
and
her.
I'd kill him.
You're killing him too. Okay,
Damn.
cool. All
Okay,
right.
I'm sure you're such a good person. I'm so sorry.
Listen,
Nah,
nice
fuck
guys
this-
finish
fuck
last. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck him.
Yo, Ethan
Don't
is
marry-
okay,
You
brother.
better not marry
Marry
white shirt.
Ethan and kill
Okay, good.
Basil.
I'm sorry. Wait.
Good.
What was that?
Fuck him,
Fucking him,
Good.
marry,
You got it.
marrying him,
and then kill Basil.
and killing Basil. Okay, cool.
Damn.
Okay, shout out to the ladies. Thank you for being honest. Now, gentlemen,
Yo, that's so hilarious.
gentlemen, we're gonna do the same thing now. Ethan, this is time for revenge.
Oh, save me for
Nah,
last.
I'm not mad.
Just save
Everybody
me for
killed you,
last.
Ethan.
It is what it is.
Okay, so
Please kill me.
I didn't kill Ethan.
Mary.
you're fucking this one right here in the corner.
Yeah.
The porn
Wait,
star?
hold on.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah,
hold on,
right,
bro,
right.
she
Yeah,
told
think
it.
about it. She's
She was
talking
the only
pro.
one that chose you.
No, it was me, and I was the only time.
Okay, so you're fucking her, you're marrying her,
Yeah.
and who you killing?
Fuck
I'll kill Martika.
Fuck you.
Oh,
You killing
I'm so
Martina?
sorry.
I'll kill you.
Damn, bro, she showed you love, homie.
She
really did.
I'm still taking her home.
Damn it. It be like that. It be like that.
Alright, cool.
Yo, that nigga Ethan shot still taking her
I
home.
was gonna say, just hit me.
But fuck, marry, kill, go.
Don't break my
And
heart.
remember,
Don't
she's
break my
yo,
heart.
she's playing too. She's playing. Yo, but listen, I want you to speak into the mic, bro. Okay.
Alright.
Remember, listen.
I'd kill you.
bro. She's playing too. Don't
I
forget
know.
about her. Okay.
I'd kill you.
Right.
I'd fuck you, and I'd marry you.
I'm
Okay.
alive.
So kill, fuck, and marry. Okay, cool. Josh, go ahead. Do us the honors, bro.
I'm probably fucking Matika.
Okay.
Marrying the ginger
Okay.
and killing the blonde.
Oh, you thought it was me.
Okay.
You was quick to point
Okay.
at me.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna say you. Okay.
Psych.
Basil, go ahead.
I'll fuck Ali. I'm married. What's your name?
So
again?
fuck Ali, marry
Michaela.
Michaela.
Marry
And then
Michaela. Okay.
I kill
The shade.
the P star.
The P-Star. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Go ahead, bro. Speaking to the mic, please.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one because I got picked too many times.
Yo,
Okay.
do me a favor,
Who's
stop,
eating
stop
on the
in
table or something?
Wait, who? What?
He's going now. Go ahead.
But I thought it was gonna be easy. Because she sounds so wholesome.
Yeah.
Like I want to pick her to marry,
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
So
I get it. But remember, if you marry her, eventually you're gonna fuck her too. So
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah, that's
So
how
just
I
pick one to
feel.
fuck, marry, and kill.
and you might have that incident counter go up.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. So fuck, marry, kill. Go.
I'll give you to marry.
Okay,
Well,
marry her.
damn, I'll take that back. Divorce.
All right, cool.
I'll give you the fuck though.
Nah,
Okay,
it's
so
cool.
you fucking her. Okay. And then who you killing?
You can go.
What?
The porn star. Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Just 'cause of that.
Let's read some of the chats real quick. Go ahead.
I promise you though.
We have
No. We're gonna rewind, and then Eric's gonna go.
Yeah, he needs to go.
All right,
We
cool.
always try to do that.
Okay, so
Kill me.
I'm going to fuck the porn star.
Fucking a 4 is crazy.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But remember, we don't care about the girls. We just fucking. Okay,
That's
just remember,
weird.
He's
Fun
going
time.
catching up.
it is what it is. If we're fucking you, you're just a fun time. It is what it is.
It is. It's like
Okay.
she probably knows something about something.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
So
a quick
we're just gonna fuck you. We're going to marry her, and we're going to kill you right here.
Thank you very much.
And let's read some of the chats real quick. Go ahead.
We have a member chat from Studying Femininity. She says, ask the girls to name 2 different cooking spices.
Yo,
Okay.
she a member?
Yes,
she became a member
Shout out to
today.
her. Yeah, she became a member, man. Shout out to you.
Yo, she's paying for med school and still can
She's
get a
amazing,
membership.
bro.
Come on,
She's
what are y'all
amazing.
doing?
Okay, 2 spices. Go.
I would say some cilantro and basil.
Okay, so basil. You like basil, huh?
I'm Italian.
All right, cool.
Oh my-
What about you? Go. Speaking to the mic, please.
Cayenne pepper.
What about the Goya? Never mind. Go ahead.
Isn't still that's a brand.
Okay, keep going.
And habanero.
Okay, cool. What about you? Name 2.
Paprika and Italian seasoning.
That's what it's
What about you?
Sazon completo and sopa maíz, like the one that comes in the little pouch.
You gotta
speaking
cook
it.
for-
Yeah, she's speaking that Spanish
This is
shit.
crazy.
All right, what about you?
Oregano and cumin.
Cuban. That's his name.
Coming.
Oh, okay.
Cumin? Cumin.
Like
She said cu-
CUIM.
I thought she said Cuban.
Okay. What about you? Go ahead.
Rosemary and fennel.
My cat's name
You
is
said
Rosemary.
fentanyl?
Fennel.
Okay, cool. Shout out to her,
It's a-
man.
it's a root.
And by the way, man, I appreciate it. She be
It's a
coming.
root?
She be coming
Yeah.
on with some good questions over there.
Yeah, fennel is a root. I used to be a assistant
Who's
product
saying that?
manager. I am.
Yeah, yo, we need to start telling the panel that you're speaking because they're like, yo, is Zach Jesus?
Oh my
over
God.
there? Okay. With that being said, listen, man. I want to go around the table. I want to know what's one thing you learned from today's show. What's your thoughts on today's show? Go.
It was pretty cool. I'm not having many thoughts right now.
Okay, so no thoughts. Listen, in Miami, all you have to do is look pretty.
Right.
You don't even have to think.
In my bimbo
Okay,
era.
just
Bimbo era.
I don't know.
At least
You
she
know,
knows
it's-
it.
I don't know
Okay.
anything.
Okay, real quick. What about you? Thoughts on the show?
I learned that a lot of men in general feel like underappreciated. That was like refreshing to hear. Like
I
men
love-
being open about it, you know.
I love that. That's what you learned from today's show. Like, shout out to you. That's actually really great.
No, yeah, genuinely.
That's honestly like
It was educational, genuinely.
It really makes me feel great to know that there's a woman walking out of here that understands that, like, damn, man, feel underappreciated.
That's why nobody killed you.
What can I say?
Yeah.
We love Abby.
Yeah, shout out to you. What about you, Ale?
I learned that Alaska is not a state.
What? Didn't you
Oh
say
my
it
God.
wasn't?
No, it's not as.
Didn't you say it wasn't?
Ellie.
Shout out to Jules.
It's okay, you're
Shout out to
pretty.
Jules for doing that.
It's okay.
That's all
You're
Jules
pretty.
right
It's
there.
okay. You're pretty.
Okay. What about you? Thoughts on the show? What did you learn today?
What I've learned, I try to learn things.
Pobrecita. esta.
Yeah, pobrecita me.
Pobrecita.
So, yeah, can I be pretty?
Okay, man.
She learned a lot.
I might have
She learned a
to
lot.
send you to adoption, bro. You out
Oh, what?
here.
Adoption
bro.
for what?
You
I'm
didn't learn-
18.
We're 2+ hours into this show. You didn't learn anything today?
2+.
Do I hit
No,
like
of course.
2 hours
We're
already?
2+. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've learned things.
What did you learn? What
I
did you
can't
learn?
put it in my head right
Can't
now.
articulate it.
I've learned. I don't know.
I'm about 2 seconds of thinking said off.
All right. What about you? Thoughts on the show and what you learn from today?
This podcast was very educational. I'd
Okay.
say. I did learn, like she says, about you guys, mental health, and also that there are some people in the world who's willing to let their girlfriends work certain jobs just for money.
Oh wow, low blow right there. Subliminal.
That's what I was trying to
That
say.
sounded personal.
Little subliminal shot right there.
Yo, she
Okay.
been talking shit there the whole
Little
podcast.
subliminal shot right there. Listen, shout out to you. You actually were here yesterday too. You got to see the crazy. Yesterday's show was crazy. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody here. Thanks for being honest too. Okay, what about you? Thoughts on the show and something you learned today?
Thoughts on the show? Even off camera, you both are so respectful and you're easy to have a
Facts.
conversation with. And I really enjoyed the hospitality that you guys had today. And
That's a fact.
it is. And your girlfriends are both so sweet as well.
Amen
And
to that.
they are
And
clearly
pretty.
invested. So, shout out to you guys. And from today's show, I learned a lot. When you're raised how I was raised and being a woman, sometimes you think that, you're what a lot of people might take what you say as misogynistic, but I feel like there is truth to the things that you say, because as much as people would want women's values to not have anything to do with her looks, as much as we would want a man not to be the provider and we might want to be the provider, that's not how society is. And I feel like in a lot of different topics that we covered today, it was a slap in the face for me, because it's slap in the face with a wake-up call in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because it's kind of pulling me out of a comfort zone where most of the ideas I was raised with were not that blunt. They're sugar-coated.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like you guys really opened up my eyes to the perspective of men, and then also how men's perspective of women is.
Right.
And I feel like I learned a lot, and thank you for having me on here today.
Wow,
Right,
shout out
that's
to
a
you.
fact,
Yeah,
that's
we
a fact.
appreciate that. Thank you so much. And also you too, you've been very polite ever since we talked. So
Thank you.
See, I can't talk like that. If I can, I would be able to.
I get nervous.
bro, you're
You're the sweetest thing. I love you.
Listen, you're so
Aw.
dumb it's cute.
Thank you. I get that. That's
I'm like, bro, like that, like you're like
Your vibes, big your vibes.
you're like a little
You're like Dorian.
Sorry, yeah.
you're like
You
a
get
little
Dory vibes in the cutest way.
you're like a little puppy, bro. Like you
Thank you.
Yo, if
Okay.
you keep victimizing yourself like that, you're
I'm
gonna
not
put that. You're gonna put that in your mind that you can't articulate yourself like that.
Sensational.
No.
You think all of us were born this articulate and can formulate
No.
sentences like that? We just have to practice.
I just struggle with some certain things, like everyone struggles with other things.
You just gotta read and just
Shut
learn
up!
a
I
little
do
more.
read and I try.
Don't play on
Yeah.
black.
but listen, man, shout out to you because you the effort's there.
You've come a long way.
And
Yeah.
and with effort, man, eventually, if you keep going at it, there will be some progress.
Yes.
So shout out to you. What about you? Thoughts on the show and something you learned from today's show, bro? Speaking to the mic, please.
The show is good.
Just good.
It's
good.
great.
There you go.
It's great. Yes. It's definitely something I'd have to come on a few times before I'm 100% comfortable.
Yeah.
I like to listen and then observe and then be able to,
Type shit.
I learned that women are insensitive.
Okay.
I mean, I didn't really learn it, but I heard a little bit more from women how insensitive they could be.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Listen, man. For the people that are first timers here, we understand, and sometimes we forget how nerve wracking it could be.
Yeah.
And dang, I see
I've been on
sometimes.
a podcast before.
Sometimes I see
It's just-
anxiety, bro. We had a girl the other day messing up her fingers.
Or just
And so I
depends.
forget because this is episode 170 now. And sometimes I forget that we just started this podcast because we're on episode 170. You would think we've done this for years, but we just started 6 months ago now, going into
Damn.
6 months,
Shout
right?
out to you guys.
So hard work pays off, but yeah, shout out to you because it takes, first of all, it takes courage to come on a podcast, and also it's just anytime you get out of your comfort zone, usually good things come out of that. You know what I mean? So shout out to you. Thoughts on the show, bro, and anything you may have learned today.
Thoughts on the show? You guys are dope. I'll give you that.
Okay.
Appreciate
My
you,
first
brother.
time out here, I'd had mad conversation within the last few hours I was with Basil.
Mhm.
So thank you for having me out here. That's first and foremost.
Yeah. Okay. Shout out to you.
Right.
Y'all are dope. I'm glad that y'all were able to come
Do me a
out.
favor, speak into the mic though.
I'm glad that y'all was able to come out and kind of say your piece and express the way, you know, y'all live y'all lives.
Mhm.
I'm surprised I did this shit sober, to be real. No, I got anxiety at the ass. So I'm surprised that I'm even with you guys that you guys were able to come out here, you know, get on a live stream and like, yo, this is how I think and this is how I feel. And this is what I've done. And, you know, let, you know, 170 episodes later, whatever was built, let them know how things have gone. As far as how, like, what I've learned, I just learned everybody's perspective. I just take it as it is. Like, I sit back and I listen to how everybody thinks. And I realize kind of everybody thinks differently based on the things that they've gone through, how they were raised.
Right.
And like, you live life different from her. So it's like, but you know what you know, she knows what she knows. But y'all can still respect each other. And that's what I love. Like, y'all can all respect each other by the end of the day, because it's all, you know, friendly, wholesome, like, communication. But again, y'all dope.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Appreciate
man. I
you,
appreciate that. And listen, man, we like I said, we just started. I can only imagine where we will be by the end of the year. You know, we're in Miami, so it's easy to network here. It's easy to just. There's so many people.
Facts.
People come here every day from all over the world. This is one of the most beautiful cities. Like, we're blessed to be here, and we wouldn't be here without the chat. We wouldn't be here without you guys, the gentlemen as well. We actually just started having gentlemen on here. This is the second week. Before every other episode, it was all women, and that's when shit was going
That
crazy,
shit was a
bro.
little
I was
wild.
getting punched in the face.
God damn.
I was getting kicked. I was
Because
getting.
we don't have other guys for backup. Be
Yeah.
like, yo, nah, guys really do think
Yeah,
like this.
yeah,
No,
those-
y'all two just think like that. Like,
Those were hard times, bro. Those were hard times, but they were fun times. Okay, what about you? Thoughts on the show and something you learned today? I didn't really learn anything today.
I love being here, but I just like when I
Said I
when the
love being
females
here,
get
nigga. You're
everyone
here
else's
every day.
perspective. Yeah, I like when the girls get the guy's perspective, because they don't see all that. They
Yeah.
mostly just, I guess, think about themselves.
Yeah.
Or the girl's perspective mostly.
So the reason why that is because women don't have to understand men to succeed in life.
That's not true.
That is
That's
very
very
true.
true.
That's not
Hold
right.
on, listen.
100.
The way I be
Wait,
throwing
hold
that
on.
under the
Can-
bus,
wait,
like-
hold on. Can I finish?
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Any of you guys can leave this podcast, this studio right now, and just go up and get a guy. You don't have to understand him. You don't have to know what he's going through. You don't have to know anything. He will take you and he will understand. Listen, this is a beautiful girl. I'm gonna do what I need to keep her, whatever his intentions are with you, right? For a man, I have to get to know you. I have to have flowers. I have to take you out. I gotta pay for shit. I gotta give you my time, my resources. I have to understand how you are in order to please you, in order to get you attracted to me, in order for you to just give me time to even maybe consider me as a potential partner.
Because that's what we expect from
So
men,
what I'm
so
saying is, in society, women don't understand men because you don't need to, right? Like, if you don't need to learn something, why would you learn it? You can survive without it. That's all I'm saying. Men and women are different in that sense. We're different in so many sense, but especially you're saying that you don't agree. Can you tell me how you disagree?
I can't elaborate.
Okay. All right, cool.
That goes right back, man.
Listen, man.
Women get what they want, men get what they can.
Listen,
Like, if-
women listen to reply. They don't listen to understand. Okay, they, like, you see, she had a reply already.
I was gonna say
It was already
Escaped
ready.
my mind.
No, but okay. So if you don't agree, like, can you school me? Like, elaborate on that. I'd love to learn something new today.
Another show.
Okay,
She'll be back. Another show.
For sure. Like I said, because here's the thing, though. It's like we have to understand the way you guys think, the way you guys move, even emotionally. Guys are more logical than they are emotional, but yet we still have to understand you guys. Like my girlfriend all the time. I'm like, yo, bro. Here's what I learned about my girl. Right, when something happens, now I have to ask, do you want me to fix this, or do you want me to listen to what you're going through? Like, how do you want me to listen to how you're feeling, or do you want me to fix it? Because for me as a man, I just want to fix this shit. Whatever the problem is. The other day, some fucking the hair shit that she does, the Dyson $500 shit, it broke. My shit is, she's sad. My shit is, I just want to go buy you another one. That's it. She's like, oh, but I feel like that's just how we are wired as men. We want to solve issues. So we have to understand you women We have to be ready for everything that comes with you guys. You guys don't have to be ready for shit. You just meet the guy takes care of it, or he should at least. And then you just was it Peachy? Peachy always says men build and women move in.
Correct. That was Peachy.
That's literally what life is for women. Men build, you find the right man, he's built, he's established, you move in.
I feel like you just have to like try to like, you know, like figure it out how he like works, like emotionally, try to understand him in that way too.
I don't even ask women to do that. I just ask you, cook, clean, be my peace.
No, but I'm saying,
Don't
but
embarrass
we
me.
should, everybody should. Because I say he says some like out of pocket shit or something like that. Like if you understood your man and you know that maybe when he's mad, like he says shit like that and he doesn't really mean it, then you would really know that he didn't really mean it like that, you know?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I mean that comes with disrespect. I don't think men should be disrespecting women, and I think the right man won't disrespect his woman because just like women have to vet men, men have to vet women too. So, but I like I said, I never find myself wanting to disrespect my girl. I don't like I'm always happy around her. You feel me? Like we're always chilling. So I never like once just feel like damn, fuck this bitch, and I never have those thoughts. You know what I mean? So. It comes down to respect at the end of the day. But yeah, listen, man. Shout out to the chat for being with us tonight. You guys have been rocking with us for a long time. Panel, thank you so much. You guys were actually super cool tonight.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you for the gentlemen for coming through. And we'll see you guys on Monday night for the nighttime show, man. Have a good night. Peace.
Oh no.
I would have touched you with a fucking stick.